everyone can suck my nuts.
Oh, jeez.
15-ish for you.
I think
Over.
the next time we level up, I get two
Waiting.
levels.
15 minutes.
Waiting. And the button has been pushed. Everybody say hi, hi.
What
Hi.
the fuck is up, every pony?
What the fuck is all?
Hi.
Yeah, welcome back to mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode 165, The Illusion of Choice. But what will happen today, that's for me to know and you to find out. As for what happened last time, last time on the Bannermanes, the party had gotten out of their dream realm and now had begun to wander around the lighthouse station where you guys had sleptwalked to through Crazy Steer's dream. Among the wreckage here were several gnomes, things that Bellhop had tried to piece together, gather parts of, etc., etc. Dangerous things, these gnomes. And alongside of this, a sea slicer, which is still plugged into the train terminal, suggesting that perhaps your quarry had activated the train somehow, at least according to the train logs here. After figuring that out and looking through the logs, and discovering that not only did he probably take the train to a different station, these trains seem to have been used in the past for various things, such as supply runs and that kind of thing. Given that there's no train here, though, the party decided to go down into the tunnel and, just kind of start following it down to, follow the train line in the direction that they think the train had gone. And wouldn't you know it, after a little bit of travel, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Fantastic. Only problem is that it seemed to have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the rumble started to happen. Oh no, it's a train. So what else is the party to do than to try to very quickly, at last minute, summon in their magnificent mansion and jump through it. Just in time to avoid the train as it zoomed by. Upon getting into the magnificent mansion, it becomes very apparent that something is weird as Griffin Goldclaw shows up with a familiar face, that of Tara Bell, held by the scruff and threatening to be like, hey, should I kill her now or later? And of course that's not the solution that we want, so no, don't do that. Party then figures out through a very brief interrogation. She seemed to have snuck in when the door that you guys had summoned in the Pharaoh's Curse back in Tumbletoes. I mean, it's a visible door. She snuck into it. And, Mansion probably connipted briefly on her. Goldclaw got her, his claws on her. And now she's with you guys.
Wait, what was that other thing we explored at the very start with me and Quarternote?
You're gonna have to give me a little bit.
We had the picture of the original Bannermanes, big heroes.
Sorry, what?
Oh yeah, it showed the full resolution image of Queen Amenta and the other Bannermanes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like a big old image of things.
And we found out some similarities.
Yes, there were some minor similarities to Half Note, Quarter Note. They kind of look a little similar. Makes one's eyes raise.
And for some reason, Quarternote really wants to go to Holbeck. He feels drawn to that location.
Yeah. Yes. So, and then after the party sits down with Tara Bell, they have to put her into a room, and nobody really knows what to do. Everybody's freaking out. Oh no, the Dawn's going to kill us, blah, blah, blah. And so our wonderful friend Quarternote decides to bravely suggest maybe she just needs to talk to somebody her age, Not a single sense motive to be rolled. They let Quarternote in. And of course, they immediately start arguing and fighting and punching and kicking each other. So that was a good decision.
Yeah, Quarternote called her a bitch.
Yes. As it turns out, Quarternote, who is part of an organization called the Latchkey Kids, does not really vibe too much with Tara Bell, who has apparently wanted to be a part of this organization, though one of the key requirements to being a part of it is You don't have parents.
That's really fucked up, dude.
It really is.
It's weird.
Like, in the eyes of the latchkey kids, they do not like the parental figures. So either by runaway or by just not having them in general, they find themselves organized and very good at crafting. And Terabelle was apparently never let in on account of, well, you know, she kind of does rely on her dad a lot, doesn't she?
She sure does.
So, this is about where we're at. I think that catches up nicely, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty much there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There were two other things, but I think I can bring them up in character, so that should be good.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and play my Haunted Mansion stuff, yeah?
Oh god, we're fucked. We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
So, Meanly, while Moon Planner was in the lighthouse, did he discover anything of note?
Alright. While you were in the lighthouse, you did not discover anything too noteworthy outside of nomads. And as we enter the mansion here, let me go ahead and where's Moon Planner? Do I not have it on here? Yeah, Moon Planner. I'm gonna bring you in at the bottom here. Yeah. I'd imagine that. Actually, where were you during this session? Yeah, they're in the haunted mansion. Did you come in late? Did you were you behind the party? Like, what was going on?
I must have been behind the party because I wasn't really traveling with them, so maybe I got left behind.
All right. So, during this little argument with Terabelle and all this other fun stuff here, eventually, you guys hear the knock at the door, and Moon Planner, you kind of had to go out of your way to find it, but it was down the thing. From your perspective, Moon Planner, you were looking around the lighthouse, didn't find anything noteworthy, and then suddenly a train pulls into that depot.
Did the train stop, or was it a runaway?
Oh no, it stopped at the depot, but also the party went down that hole, and they weren't on the train, so you came down the tunnel, and the door's here. That's
guys,
the party got hit.
And I imagine Wickerwind's with him, of course, right?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
They went this way, I think.
Yeah, and there it is, literally, like the door to the Magnificent Mansion is just there in the middle of in the middle of the train tracks.
Oh, can we see it?
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are entering. I pulled you onto the map here.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, if they got this up, I don't see any blood smears. I don't smell flesh. They should be okay. All right. Is the mansion locked? Because I know the security was increased.
Well, rules of the mansion are when you cast a spell, you designate who can enter when you cast the spell. So.
Yeah, and that works well with Terabelle, I guess.
I assume that was just kind of glossed over, but.
Our hand wave here is magic is fucked up in this land.
Oh no, I'm sure Terabelle had to deal with her share of haunted mansion ghosts when she broke in. No different than you guys had.
Broke in, but this is our place.
It is, but if you recall, the weird Aetherstone bullshittery that's here in No Man's Land makes that door pickable and unlockable. If you recall. So, that was the thing.
Well.
All right. Well, Moon Planner goes up to the door and he opens it.
Yeah, you're in.
You see that?
Oh shit! Who goes there?
Yeah.
Bannermanes, are you here?
Oh shit!
Hello.
Starsy, lock that fucking door.
Oh, thank the Moon Princess. Okay. Yeah, we saw the train barreling down the tracks. What did you do? Leave us behind? Did you not remember we were in the lighthouse?
Did you not remember to follow us out of the lighthouse?
Well, thank goodness it was me following you. I don't know if anyone else could have.
Well, maybe I could have.
Well, you're here now. What is the problem?
All right, fine. Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah.
You might not want to come around the corner.
No, why don't you go and relax? You know, the library's good. We still gotta study some stuff in the library, don't we?
Yes,
No,
yes, we do.
we don't have time to relax. We know where Vinny is going. We need to go after him.
Yeah, okay, just
We need that package.
yeah, I fully agree with that. Just you know, the art room is kind of messy right now, right, Sarcy?
Oh, it is probably the biggest mess, and your hooves cannot clean this.
Moonplaner is kind of tilting his head and raising his eyebrow. What mess?
Uh, paints and brushes and
My craps, no! It's ahead. Which one is the room?
This one over
to the
here.
right.
where me and Belle are trying to block
My
it.
crap!
Wait, wait,
No,
wait.
get out.
Wickerwind, you enter the room here, and as you do, the first thing you see is Ingrid Shro next to Stalks, and talking down between them seems to be Terabelle. She seems to have a couple bruises and scratches. Red paint seems to be spattered along the ground, and she does not look. She looks a little annoyed. A little bit more than annoyed.
Didn't she faint last session though?
Oh yeah, we put her to bed.
She fainted because Ingrid Shro fucking scared her.
What was that? Oh, right.
Wasn't she? Yeah, she fainted last session, so
Yeah,
she's probably just sleepy on the floor.
Yeah, she's sleepy on the floor, and I'm gonna say Cozy Candles is right over here. She's just like, she went to bed.
Terabelle,
Oh.
Cozy, Stocks,
Shush.
Shro, Terabelle, Cozy,
Moonplaner.
Moonplaner!
Try my best.
Balcony Blitz.
Wicker,
Just-
hang on. You're caught in a loop. It's okay. Why is there another kid in the mansion?
You know, that's a good question.
That's a very
Really?
good question.
Wow, you're so good at these questionings.
Just Cozy Candles is very
just taking her
quietly
away.
just kind of lifting her up and out. I take it you're moving up here, Moonplaner, yeah?
Yeah, out of character. I'm on my back porch enjoying a cigar right now.
Oh,
Based?
You guys just are witness to Cozy Candles gently lifting Terabelle out of the bed and going to go put her in one, probably. Right over here. Yep, she's passed out.
Oh my
th-
gosh!
And while you
All
guys
my paints.
paints are everywhere. That's just
It's
one.
gonna take me forever to get them back in the tubes.
Oh my god.
wait. we could just get new paints.
Oh my gosh! He's starting to pick up the tubes and organize them by color, and then he's kind of like dragging the tips of them along splotches on the ground, trying to, suction cup them back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Balcony
no.
Balcony Blitz is over here, like, I'm gonna help you out, buddy. And he starts using like prestidigitation to try to you angle the tube down, and he kind of puts his hoof near it and just goes like it's up into the tube, like a little vacuum.
Yeah.
Who is that kid?
It's
Yeah. Oh my god.
You met her father.
Nope. Shush. Don't.
Back.
Not a word. Not a word.
No. I think she's lost or something. We saw her in the train tracks. Yes.
I mean, I met a couple of sphinxes and tumbletoes, but I didn't actually speak with them.
Wait.
Who's her
where-
father?
Hang
Oh,
on a
that's
second.
true,
Out of
yeah.
character. Weren't you there when we first met Terabelle?
Moonplaner
That first interaction with her.
Moonplaner was drugged by one of the drinks at the
Oh, that
Mummy's
was before
Curse,
That was
and then he
before
went to
that.
he went to the slot machines.
No, that was
Moonplaner-
before
This
that.
is before that. This is before we went into the casino.
Yeah. Remember, the first time we met Terabelle was when we first entered Tumbletoes, and I
Yeah.
had that little accident where I just talked back at her while we
Right.
were trying to-
If I recall, Moonplaner actually stayed outside with Lefty because they were talking about cigars.
Well,
Well,
anything
you would have
goes.
seen a rambunctious brat walk in and claim they were the center of the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that is true, because not only was Moonplaner drugged, he was playing the Dawn, so he wasn't really in that room.
Yeah, no, he
Terabelle
definitely
was.
wasn't in the room with the dogs.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
wrong about that.
Yeah, but we're talking about
I-
before that.
Yeah, he was outside talking
Right.
to Lefty at the cigar, like with the
All
cigar.
right.
He probably
Yeah,
like
so-
saw like her just in passing, and like that was about it.
It is
Oh
a
wait, was
snake.
that?
We're
Was
talking
that the-
about when we went to go get quarter note fixed up. We're talking about before we even went to the casino.
Yeah.
The first time we saw Terabelle.
Yeah, he was outside talking with Lefty on the
Yeah,
cigar.
so I'm saying he would have seen her come in and scream like at the top of her lungs.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why is she here?
I don't know, but no, we're fucking dead, man. We're so dead. We're
Don't
so
admit
dead.
defeat immediately. You lie a little bit more.
No, Cersei, spare me, okay? Don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth. Why is she here, and why is it important?
We don't know. She just snuck in.
Snuck in?
Yeah.
Where's Golden Claw? Isn't he supposed to keep trespassers out?
Yeah,
I
he was
did.
about to shoot her.
I was about to shoot her. He kind of mirrors whatever like that word that you said just after you say it, fell off. Bang! You
Yeah.
know.
Okay, you're not making this any better. Just go somewhere and guard. I don't care. Look.
Okay, look, all I know about that kid is she stormed out in a huff, and I didn't pay attention to her because I was talking with Lefty. You know, the guy who works for the Dawn, the important person in Tumbletoe. So who is she?
She's the boss's daughter.
Yes.
Moonplaner's ears fold back and his jaw drops a little bit. And then he cringes. Oh.
Yep.
Wait,
Surprise!
you snuck in. This is a good thing
How?
Oh, thank
Why
you.
is
Someone sees
because she must really like us. So if we're her friends, then that means we're the boss's friends.
You
No,
Right?
I don't know. I don't know, Wicker. From what I understand about Sphinxes, they really don't like ponies.
Well,
But
Witcher,
she
let
came
me
in to
tell
see
you
us.
something. No, let me tell you something. She entered the interrogation room wanting to see our dead bodies, but all she found was this door, and so she entered in.
Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. This just throws a huge monkey wrench in everything.
Yes, it does. It is. Well, the cat's out bag now. It's our problem now. You see?
Oh, and she's a Sphinx. Good one, Sarcy.
Oh, yes, good catch, Wicker. I definitely meant that when I said it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's focus. We have a job from the boss, from the Dawn. All right.
Mm.
We're supposed to track down Vinny and get the package back, right? The platinum chip.
Yes.
We now have the boss's daughter with us, and we cannot change that. So it behooves us to keep his daughter safe and accomplish the mission all at the same time. So it's a big mansion. There's lots to do here, lots of interesting ghosts to interact with. I'm sure she'll be entertained. As long as she doesn't leave the mansion, she should be safe.
You know.
Okay, now
Sarcy,
that's
this might-
wishful thinking.
Sarcy, this might play out in your favor.
I
All
think-
right, hear me out on
think
this one.
so.
Don't
I
you
agree.
don't you have a big debt with the Dawn right now? The fact that we're keeping his daughter safe and it's her fault. It's not our fault she's here. That might just say.
Listen, my idea is that we take good care of her. Maybe we become friendly with her, and maybe that will give us some good graces with the Dawn.
Right.
Maybe not
Cersei-
necessarily to get rid of my debt to him, but to have an angle, so to speak.
Cersei, how did you get in debt again? We just got you out
It's
of
just a
debt.
favor. It's
We
not like it's
just got you
money.
out of debt with Buckback, and now you're
Yes,
in debt
and
with
that's what-
some other mob boss.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
You're incriminating me.
You know what? I'm just
No,
saying that
you're
one.
going to incriminate me. You cannot leave.
And out of
You have
character,
to
when you
stay here.
walked in, you saw a half-working slot machine sitting in the hallway.
And where did that slot machine even come from? Did you buy it?
Slot machine.
No, we just found it.
Where?
Yeah, we found it.
Train
Was
it-
station.
Just a gift for Wickerwind.
For me?
Yes, we think you could use a little training.
Oh my
Get used to
gosh,
it.
some nice.
Right?
Oh.
They're always thinking of you, my little protege.
Wicker's gonna come up and give Sarcy a big hug.
Ah, hug back.
Okay, that's fine. Starcy, Starcy, how
I thought
much?
about posting that again.
How much do you owe the Dawn?
It is not a amount. It is a favor.
A favor. Okay, what's the favor?
Yet to be determined.
Moon Planner will just like clench his teeth and squint his eyes really, really hard as he sits down.
Believe me, I am not so happy about this as well. I was gambling in the casino. Whoa, it's a big surprise, Um,
Moon
and
Planner's
I guess
hoof drags across his face as he opens his eyes slowly.
I was winning too much, and so the Don stepped in. He played me at the game, and he out cheated me.
Oh, I'm not even a gambler, Cersei, but are you familiar with the term "the house always wins"?
And I always beat the house, except this one time.
Yeah, not this time.
Listen,
Fuck.
there's always a rematch. We could do this again. I mean,
Okay, all right. Just to put everything in order, we're in the middle of no man's land, chasing after a guy who has one of the most powerful relics ever created by the forefather of the Bannermanes.
this is true.
He points to Cersei. You're in debt to the guy who gave us that job, and his daughter is here with us. Is that all correct?
All of those things are factual and correct.
How do I
No,
work
I know-
this thing?
Also,
You-
Big Pony's here. Don't forget about that.
Cersei hands Wicker like 50 bolts.
Mimi, where's
Go.
the
Yeah, the bats are
Yeah,
screeching.
I'll get you the macro. Yeah.
Okay, look.
There you go.
Let's just do the sensible thing for now. Do we have any way to contact the Dawn to tell him that his daughter is with us?
Is that even a good idea?
I think it's not a great idea.
Well,
but
I-
back in
I
Bell,
think it's a great. Okay, look, the daughter. He's gonna find out very soon that his daughter is missing, and what's gonna
He hasn't
happen
already.
and what's gonna happen when he finds out that we have her, and we didn't tell anything about it.
Well, if the Don is smart, which I'm sure he is, he'll probably figure out that we and his daughter disappeared around the same time.
Exactly.
Balcony Blitz chimes in. That isn't exactly better for us. And he
Yeah,
continues helping out
yeah.
clean up paints.
Shut up. Close.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna have to clean all that turpentine off of Balcony Blitz before this is over.
Oh yes.
Let's probably listen to Peck. She had that idea for like what for 2 hours now. We should probably just
From the second we walked in.
yeah. Aren't you tired of face palming?
No. I could do
Seems
that
to be like
all
your
night.
favorite.
Okay. We have a job to do.
Yes.
It's a very important job. We need to
Deep
get that
breath.
platinum chip. We need to get that platinum chip from Vinny.
But
We know that Vinny is traveling on the northbound track,
yes.
and we have a map back at the train station that will show us where that track is headed. Do we know the speed of the train? Because if so, then we can calculate how fast it's going and how long it'll take it to reach its destination, and maybe we can cut across the tracks or the train that pulled into the station. Maybe we can use it to try to catch up to Vinny.
I'm pretty sure that's the same train he took.
No, the train that nearly ran y'all over.
Yes.
It's back at the train station.
Yeah, the one he took. Meaning he's not on a train anymore.
So
Hmm.
the dream the dream we had took place so long ago. We have no idea where he is.
I mean, that's
Do we
just
have
an assumption. I don't know if there's more than one train car.
The
actually?
best we can do is maybe to keep following the tracks he is already leaving.
Wait a second. Wait a second. We did see a log of the departures in the train station, all of that. Mainly, did we have a time schedule for when it departed, how long ago, and all that?
Like,
Or did
yeah,
it just say
It
it
was
was,
like a
departed?
1 day ago thing, I think.
it was
When we
not
read
one.
it.
It was not 1 day ago. It's been a while. Remember, they've been torturing
Yeah.
Crazy Steer for a while.
It's
Yeah.
definitely been like weeks.
But you guys are free to
bad,
go
but-
back to that train station and access the logs. It doesn't take anything to. It already had a C slasher plugged into it, so you guys are able to see those logs.
You know,
Which I
that
think
Mainly,
we
I-
still had a use on.
Yeah,
That
we
makes
saw the
me-
use and we took it.
Yeah,
That
and
makes
so
me
you,
think
Also,
something
we were
is
going to
up.
use that sea slasher to open up our.
yeah, I like saying you guys already used the C slicer
yeah.
to access the logs, so the logs are open. You guys can go look at them
Right.
at any point.
Look,
Oh.
hang on a second. So Crazy Steer has been missing for what, months at this point, right? That's when they started to question him. If-
Balcony. When did y'all get separated with the cold bolts? Because Crazy Steer was already away back when we were in Wati.
We got separated pretty early on. They got our whole male unit, and then Balcony Blitz and Wickerwind. Me and Wickerwind. That's the one. We're gonna be taken somewhere else. I don't really know what they were gonna do with Steer, but they took him south, and then we're parading us down there. And that's when you guys found us.
Right. Look, what I'm
So-
saying is this. We had this thing. Crazy Steer has been missing for a good month at this point. Actually, that letter, the ransom letter that we got, that was probably at least 2 or 3 weeks old. Probably even more than that. Wherever Vinny is, he's already reached his destination a long time ago.
Okay. Do we have the logbook with us?
No, it's
I think
it's
we
on
took a map though.
Yeah,
Screen.
it's a computer.
There's
Okay.
there's just like a literal, like, if you guys went back to that train station, not only you'd have the logs and technically some specifics on that map, because it's just like kind of laid out like a subway map, right? It tells you when the stops are, where they are, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bellhop, did you happen to think to take a picture of it with your hat?
Yeah, it's probably recorded.
And then
Okay.
see.
Can you pull that up? Maybe we can determine something.
All right, let's see. Maybe we can find something in here.
Hat
Can I find
displays
something in here?
hat displays thing. There is apparently 2 routes. According to this map, both of them go in the direction of Uninspired, as it would turn out. Both
Huh.
train routes leading to the same end location. One might say an illusion of choice, if you will, but one of the routes, the southern one, seems to take more of a longer route around. It just takes longer to get to that destination. One of them seems to take a shorter route directly to it. Problem is that kind of taking a look at that map there, a couple of the lights that maybe would indicate the northern path's shorter route, like the stops closer to it, have been punched out, either manually or by somebody else. They just seem to be very intentionally punched out, leading one to imagine that, if I load up the No Man's Land map here, more or less, I turn on the lights.
I can't see shit.
I said if I turn on the lights, give me a second.
Yeah.
Where is he?
These are pretty much the options that are faced to us. So,
Okay.
if you look at the, hang on, let me unmute these white lines really quick. Oop, northern path and southern one.
Huh.
So, the northern.
Meanly, can you?
Yep.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Would you stream in Discord real quick?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's on phone.
Let me take Peck
Maybe
off.
for about
Install the face
another.
palms.
No, I did pull it up on YouTube, but it's echoing.
Hmm.
I've only got like 30 more minutes at most, and then I'll be back in my PC.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but
Here's the options
There-
that are presented to us. Northern path. which goes up toward uninspired more directly. Shorter path. Seems to, perhaps one might assume, and maybe even from some of these logs and what you guys have looked through there, doesn't exactly go all the way.
Ugh, this
And
doesn't go to the Vault 6.
and does seem to go through the Mogged Bog. Now, the
Mog.
southern route gets close to that area, gets close to the vault in question, but the stops along the way, you'd have to, if you wanted to jump off there and then go explore that vault, you could. You just have to go on foot a little bit. But that one seems to at least not be hampered or obstructed in really any way. It just seems to take a little bit longer to get to the destination. Kind of goes around the bog itself.
Okay, so
Okay.
this bit right here is probably gonna take us longer though because the line is interrupted. We're gonna have to do this on foot from here. On hoof.
I don't
The
know.
hell is a
Ooh,
foot?
yeah.
Yeah.
But that also means. But
I
that
like
would
to look
mean.
at the south path.
Let's see. Meanly, is it possible to determine the speed of the train as it pulled into the station?
I mean, it just pulled into the station and was braking, so slow.
Okay.
I mean, by the time it's getting into the train, the train was stopping, so.
Whatever the speed is, it's probably gonna be faster than us.
Yeah, but we're already behind enough that an extra hour is not going to help. They're already leaving tracks for us to find.
I mean, we're right here. We just gotta go back a little bit and choose and get the train and choose either path. It's gonna save us a lot. Actually, but my main question here for this whole head thing was this: the train logs, real quick. The train logs. When was there a date that said when Vinny actually took the train? Like how many days ago was it? All that stuff. Was that recorded?
Yes. I mean, I'm sure it was. I need to check my notes for that. I could probably get that to you after session, but it was obviously a number of weeks ago prior to.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Here's one of my biggest concerns regarding the southern tracks. Not only would it be much more track to have to travel down, but it travels right through the town that the sheriff is from. And it was completely overran by the thing pone. If we go through there, we'll likely encounter it again.
Well,
Yes. This is a
if we're
good point.
that is a good point, but if we're going by train, we should be safe, right?
Unless Thingpone ripped up the train tracks. A train puts off an enormous amount of vibrations. Like I could hear the train coming from miles down the tunnel before it actually pulled into the station. It's one of the reasons I left the lighthouse to begin with, because it got my attention. If Thingpone is still there, she'll know we're coming well in advance.
Oh shit, hang on a second. Is this whole route underground? Because this is a subway though, isn't it? Or is this, does it go above ground in some spots?
That's a good question.
You don't really know that.
Okay.
Well, we're currently definitely underground.
Like, here's my main point here. Maybe if we take the northern path, that's gonna be all fine and dandy and all of it, but as soon as we reach this point, this cutoff point, we're gonna have to do this whole bit by hoof, and that is gonna take us a lot longer. That is
we definitely go back and get the train.
Yeah, we need to definitely go back and get the train at least, but the thing is, if we go up here, we're gonna have to do this whole bit after where it stops right here on hoof, and that is gonna take us a lot longer. The southern track might be longer, but that is a direct route, and with the train, we're gonna get there faster, probably.
How many hexes is the train gonna cover in a day?
I'll tell you this, just out of character, you will cover. I think I had 7 hexes written down.
7. We would reach there quicker on foot if we take the north path after getting up.
This is also zoomed in, so how many hexes on foot? Because on the
2 a day
full map, well, no, on the full map it was 2 a day.
Oh, this is shrunk. Okay.
3 a day, a lot of the time.
Yeah, but also difficult terrain, mind.
Yeah, that will be difficult
Hmm.
terrain.
So how much would that be? 1 a day, 2 a day?
1 second. Let
Well,
me...
he might as well get it.
Oh no, it'd be
All right, here.
I had written down here 10 per day,
10. Okay.
10 for the
barring
Here's
that the train keeps moving, right?
here's what I'm thinking. Vinny might be an average pathfinder. I certainly don't think he's as good as me, and he's certainly not as good as all of us working together. So, if we take the northern path, we'll avoid the areas where we know for a fact that Thingpone is located at. We'll be able to take the path that he took, and since he made it there safely, chances are we will also make it there safely. Once we get on Hoof, I can track him. I know what he looks like. I know what he smells like. I know what he sounds like. I can track him. And I can find us a path through that bog to our destination.
I'm with
And with, a,
Moonblunter on that one.
and with enough skill and a little bit of luck, we'll probably catch up to him.
Hang on, I'm doing some calculations. Work with 6.
I doubt he would have taken the south path because that takes him right next to where his old boss is.
9, 10.
This
That's
is
2
true.
days.
And the betting thing, he might be hiding out somewhere in those untracked regions.
3
And there's
days.
all manner of dangers that we can expect to encounter. Thingpone may have made it north, but the gobos alone would definitely be a threat. But we got Sheriff Dander with us. He can shoot at him, and that seems to do a pretty good job of chasing him off, at least.
Okay, so I ran the math over here. So, north path will take us roughly 10 days to complete because of the section where it stops, and then we gotta go through that part by hoof, and that is gonna be difficult terrain. That's gonna take us roughly 1 week actually. Sorry, 1 week. The southern part is gonna take us, if I've done the math right, should take us 5 days, 5 to 4 days.
As much as that is true, it is not the
Hmm.
path he is taking. What is... We're supposed to find him, not to meet him.
I
Well,
agree with Sars.
Yeah.
I agree with Sarsaparilla, because even if we do make it, what's the name of the city the tracks are leading to?
Uninspired.
Even if we make it to Uninspired, there's no guarantee that Vinny's going to make it there as well. The
Right.
terrain, the risks, the dangers. He could be caught, captured, killed by any number of things out in the wilderness. I believe we need to track him down directly. I can catch his path, and we'll catch up to him wherever he is. If he's dead, even better. We can take the chip without any further issue.
My only problem is that this does not cut through bolt number 6 at all.
Why is vault number 6 important?
You're not going to like this.
Hey
Just-
A lot to do with Don's daughter.
It has something to do with the Dawn Star. Yes, Pack, thank you. Under the bus, thank you for throwing me.
Stocks enters scene as you guys are discussing.
I have no context for what's going on. What's going on?
All right, we're just
hey.
they're discussing things. Catching you up here, Triple. There's 2 paths ahead of us. Both lead to Uninspired. One north path that goes there though doesn't seem to be completely all the way. Seems to be a shorter path, but it's going to require some on-foot stuff. The southern path there is longer, but it does go around the bog entirely and doesn't at least read on any logs or anything that there's any problems going that way. So, a train has pretty much come into the depot, and that's an option that's presented here.
Kill.
Wait. So is this a third option, the train?
Also, you guys can go on foot if you want. I'm not going to stop you, but there is a train in the depot that you guys can activate and either go the north or the south path.
I see.
I think we're both decided on the north train. So
Okay.
I think
you're
this
walking
is-
into us discussing the route, essentially.
Okay.
You get because you were just in the paints room and you could like walk out, and we're literally still right in front of
Yeah,
the
he had to
door.
sniff the paints for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Just make sure that they're
Deep
okay.
breath.
And yeah,
Yeah, when you put it like that, I guess the north path would be more strategic.
Can't guarantee if there isn't abandoned train carts or destroyed tracks in the south either.
Exactly. And the train tracks to the north and frankly to the south, they show the results before Thingpone entered No Man's.
Oh, should we do Vault 6 on the way back?
Well,
It is not on the way. It's going to be a. Ugh.
well, I
Bell.
mean
Terra Bell is not going to be happy about this.
the vaults likely have secrets and relics left behind by Crucible. We can certainly make use of those, but if we have the platinum chip first, then we can likely unlock anything the vaults might have. So it's still the best option to get the platinum chip first.
Well,
Vault 6 was around the location where we heard that siren sound, right?
the middle of the fucking Penta.
Yeah, in the middle of the burnt trees.
Yeah.
We, before you got here, in an attempt to extend an olive branch to Terabel, I may have made an agreement to help her with something.
Sarsaparilla, I you're my companion. You are a Bannermane, and your adventure is my adventure. But we can't be making promises we can't keep. All right, we're
I
already.
plan to keep it. It is simple, but it requires helping her join a certain organization. Not ours, not ours, not ours. Okay, before you are you familiar with Quarter Note's Latchkey Kids?
He mentioned it in passing, but no details given. What about it?
Well, she wants to join. And there have been numerous roadblocks to her admission in the past. And listen, if we are in the daughter's good graces, we are in the don's good graces. You see what I am meaning?
Not really, Sarsaparilla. I mean, if this were strictly a diplomatic mission, yeah, by all means, make the child of the person we're trying to make happy, and that would help us. But we have a very dangerous job to do, and the person we're tracking down is at least 1 month ahead.
I'm not saying to take a route now because I'm looking at this and it is not cutting through, and I was assuming that a southern path would cut through Bolt 6. But oh yes, the Latchkey Kids, their headquarters is Bolt 6, which is why I'm bringing it up.
Speaking of latchkey kids, you guys don't actually see Quarter Note around you guys at this moment.
Which is why I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Perfect. Here.
But yeah, at
Okay.
some point, not now. I'm agreeing. We are taking the train. We are taking North Path, and we're going to get this beanie guy. But at some point, there is. Well, you know what? There's other ways we can help too. But it may, and we might not necessarily have to go to Vault 6, but it is something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarsaparilla, everyone. I don't want to force anyone's hoof and tell everyone what we should be doing. I want us all to work together. One of the ways we can do that is anything that comes up. Ask yourselves first, how does this help the mission? How does Vault 6 help us accomplish the mission? How does helping Terabel join the Latchkey Kids help our mission?
You don't have to convince me. I didn't think it would from the start.
Um,
At
actually,
sometimes building a amicable relationship is incredibly helpful. Not in many visible ways. I know you and Beck are very practical people, but you know, to be in someone's good graces is very valuable, especially when that person has connections to people more powerful. But what we can agree on, it is not our number one priority. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring up an important point though. Vault 6, right? Wasn't there? Wasn't that? Isn't that kind of the location where we kind of heard those weird foghorn sounds?
Also, yes.
Isn't that something we should probably be looking into?
I mean, if we didn't have anything else pressing, then yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. But
How is
we
how
have
is
an
it
objective.
prize pertinent to the mission?
Right, right. All I'm saying is, let's keep it in mind for later.
Okay, I'm more than willing to do that. Traveling to the vaults with the platinum key sounds like a brilliant idea.
See,
But we need to get that platinum key first. Platinum chip.
I would,
Right.
considering everything we're at now, the one thing I would hate the most is to return to the dawn, even with the platinum chip, even with that. But to return with his daughter, and his daughter is not happy with us, and his daughter is in his ear and could say things about us that are not helpful.
I'm afraid that this seems like something out of our control. It seems her opinions on anything is a little
Yeah.
bit volatile.
Yeah. Quite frankly, I'm less concerned with Terabelle's opinion on us and more concerned with the fact that she stays safe at all costs.
Oh, that is
That will
a
be our duty.
given. Of course, we're going to take good care of her,
Right.
but whether we do something else for her is the defining factor of whether she says we did a good job in taking care of her.
If a child is liable to lie, a parent most likely understands that.
We've caught her in a lie once before with her father, so if anything, he's more likely to believe us anyways.
Okay, so first of all, do we have any way of contacting the guy to tell him, hey, we got your daughter?
I have sending.
Oh, yeah.
That would work.
Here you go.
Let's hope that works.
Okay, y'all want me to send that sending?
Yeah, please make it as diplomatic as possible.
And
very nice.
and don't volunteer any more information than needed. Say something along the lines of, Dawn, your daughter is safe with us due to things out of our control, and we have found a path that leads to Vinny.
And it's way more than 15 words.
How
25 words.
there's 25.
25. Okay.
How do we make it not sound like a coded ransom note?
Carabelle snuck into our mansion.
Now, do they
Unbeknownst
even
to
know what
us.
mansion is? That's gonna be even sound weirder.
He's
Just
got,
let him write the message. We'll see what happens.
He's got
Yeah,
plenty of advisors.
Just say something along the lines that Terabelle. Oh, here we go. Terabelle stowed away. Stowed away. That would imply that we did not voluntarily take her with us, but she is here with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him Terabelle has stowed away. She is being kept safe, and we are on the path to track down Vinny and the package. It's short and simple.
If we say that she stowed away, but this was like 10 hours ago that we left Tumbletoes, he's gonna think, well, you're close, right? How are we gonna tell him that we're miles away from him?
I mean, how to explain dream walking?
Exactly.
Wickerwind, what are you sending?
Sorry, let me do that without the language.
Also, I'm gonna need a d20 roll from you.
That's just a suggestion. You don't have to send that.
Nice. You get the sending off. What are you sending?
I sent Don
You said
Tumblr. I come to you on the day of today. We have your daughter stowed away, and we're en route to securing the package.
Oh my
this
God.
is no.
Incredible.
Have-
All right, what's Don Tumbler's response?
You're
Uh,
so dead.
okay, let me get into Don Tumblr's
Use the
headspace
words
here.
you said, like en route and stowed away.
Here's the question.
Yeah,
Where's
And
Don?
I made it diplomatic in his own language that he likes to speak.
What is Don Tumbler doing at this moment, Moonplaner? Think about it from there first. He's out enjoying his day. What's going on?
I mean, it's been several hours since he's seen Tara Bell, so he's probably having her searched for in Tumbletoes, thinking that she ran away or something.
Yeah.
But she'll be found quickly.
He's ordering that extra thick pizza.
He's having that heart attack on the steps.
Let's see, Don Tumbler, I come to you on the day of today. We have your daughter stowed away. Say that the wording of that is kind of.
We've kidnapped her.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
The
ransom.
word,
That's literally
that
saying
that
we
is the
kidnapped
wording
her.
that Moonplaner suggested.
That's what he suggested.
Say we have your daughter stowed
Perhaps
away.
we
I
trust
said
my
your
judgment on dealing with the
Look, I have more sendings.
organized crime
Just
type.
play it out. Just play it out.
Play it.
All right. My daughter is with you. This is not the right thing. You will keep her safe at all costs.
All right, Wickerwind, you're free to relay that
What
to
are
the
you
party
asking
in
for?
your best Don Corleone impression.
Okay.
My God.
Well, Wicker, what is he saying? Something back?
11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I can't convey the tone super well, but he said that we will keep her safe. Wait.
Was he
Was
angry?
that all he said?
Yeah, keep her safe
Very
at all
unhappy.
costs.
He said we will keep her safe at all costs, and I'm telling him that we for sure will. Oh wait.
Yeah, you could definitely tell by the tone of his response because
And he
I
sounded-
think with sending you can actually convey tone and emotion in your voice, correct?
You are speaking directly brain to brain.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Wicker, you would have a sense.
It sounded
of-
like a tea kettle.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a mix of fear for his daughter combined with absolute rage at this indignity.
Okay, I sent another sending. Oh, for sure we will keep her safe. This is so important, I'm sending you a second sending to confirm it.
My God, that chipper's.
This is why,
Total
you know,
bull,
this
gotta
is
piss
this is
him
why
off
the
it.
Sphinxes hate fucking hoofed creatures. By the way, I hope you know.
Wait, why?
It's so chipper. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Don Tumbler will send back 3 words, and these are enunciated as if each word is its own sentence. You will not fail.
Oh. Okay.
You will not fail. Well, I guess it's been decided for us.
Oh my God.
All right, on to the North Track.
Oh yeah, but
Ta-da!
what do we take Tarabella out of the mansion or keep her in?
Oh.
No. She stays here and does not leave. In fact, we need to call a staff meeting. All ghosts on deck.
Yes,
We're
I
not
had
all-
something to tell them.
Yeah, Mr. Bell, Butler, we need you.
All right.
Mr. Hop, where's?
Mr.
We
Hop.
go into the table. We go into the dining room. Let's go to the dining room.
Yeah. All hooves on deck. We need to have a staff meeting.
All right, we gotta get. It's gonna be. Man, you guys are really making me go schizophrenic today, aren't you?
Yes, we
Alright.
are.
You can highlight us and pull us in there, I think.
Bannermanes schizo update.
I
Yeah,
gotta
we can
get.
do the spin.
You
right?
guys can yeah move yourselves. Thank you very much. I have 18 ghosts to move into this room now. Move your fucking selves. All right.
Wow.
I'm still on the back porch. Sorry.
Let's see. So you got
You're
the-
welcome.
Also, if you push that's a new thing, by the way, Swift. If you push F, you can flip your token.
Whoa, look at Peck. She's going.
Oh yeah. If,
I've entered the
she
4th
has to
dimension. I think I've actually flipped it to the point that it's having problems.
yeah.
now.
Don't
Wait,
rotate your token while pushing flip. It flips you.
Holy crap! It did. It actually stretched the hell out of it.
It keeps
You
doing
can
that.
You can modify it by right-clicking your token and updating your token.
Wait, how do I? You put F?
I don't
Oh.
Yeah,
know if
just
I can do
F
that.
will
I
flip
think
you.
that
Okay, look, just right-click your token, click the fucking what's the thing? Where's the token options at? They're gone.
I
Never
think that's an
mind.
admin thing.
Hmm? Double right click your token, and I'll bring it up.
Hey, Peck, you lost some weight.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so
I flipped too much.
Gold Claw, we have Ingrid
Right,
Shro here.
Did
We
you separate a
have
disc?
Jack to Jack. Wonderful, look at him go. We have
Now I'm like,
Aether does.
Peck's looking extra flat today.
it is
Wickers
Flat Fuck Tuesday.
had a track record of not having the best tact with his sendings.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
I love it.
I don't think it was tactful to make it sound at all. But
It's a shame that
No, but he loves it. He loves sending sendings because it's like sending mail.
yeah.
instant mail.
Ribsley Rattle keys
Sending
on the score
female.
up here.
It's like when he Are you putting him at the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to refresh.
No, it's fine.
Anyways, I remember like when we were in the in Belmare and his Wicker sent like a sending to Buckpack and he got mad at him.
That was so funny.
And then who else did he send? Oh, to Ravine at the ball. After the fight, he said, "Hi, we have more friends that want to talk to you."
That's so funny. Yeah.
What was the name of the designer who made our clothes for us? I know Sarcy had a different one, but like Moon Planner's tuxedo.
Magnifique.
Magnifique, that's her name. Was she a
I just
hippogriff
got a
or a
mushroom.
griffin?
She was
Magnificent.
Hippogriff.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Gotta
Okay.
have hooves to make clothes for hooved creatures.
You
That's not
guys,
true.
have your meeting. Says Half Note. Where's Quarter Note? I can't find him.
Yeah, find Quarter Note and bring him here. He's a part of this too.
All right. He goes off. He's gonna go look for
Maybe
him.
before it's lost somewhere.
All right. I need balcony blitz here. We need stocks here.
Mm-hmm.
Pull you in here,
I'd
stocks.
guess.
Okay.
Torturing with cooties.
The key.
You guys get a message from Microsoft Teams says you have a meeting here in 2 minutes.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. Peck takes her amulet off. Now what?
Do I have Lumina Cinemare? I do. She has Lumina Cinemare is rolling her camera. So we're like, and action, and the meeting has started.
Okay. We've called this meeting because we are in dire circumstances, but we're going to be able to keep this situation under control as long as we communicate and work together. We have an unintended guest, Tara Bell. Many of the staff have met her already. My understanding is that she is a mischievous troublemaker. But she is still our guest. And so, as the staff of the Magnificent Mansion, you're expected to treat her with kindness and respect. If there are any infractions, any levels of disrespect, any mischief, you need to let us know, and we will handle it as quickly as possible. That being said, it is everyone's priority that she does not leave the mansion. She must stay in the mansion at all times unless we clear it first. So,
Ingrid Shro has one problem with this, yes?
yes, Dr. Shro?
You can only stay in the mansion when the Zor is not present if you are unconscious in the mansion. And Ingrid Shro does not want to do babysitting.
Okay. Cozy, are you able to keep Tarabel unconscious through sleep?
That would be immoral.
I understand it's immoral, but it would also be an even greater immorality if she were to leave the mansion and come to grievous harm or even killed. So for her absolute safety, we need to keep her here, whatever it takes.
She would
Yeah,
be
it's an
safest
order.
with you, yes?
She absolutely would not be.
I don't think there's gonna be a way to keep her in here. I'm gonna be
We're
honest with you.
Yep.
As much as I hate it.
we're gonna be
I can't keep someone asleep indefinitely. That's not how
Well,
that works.
not indefinitely, just while we're out of the mansion.
And if she wakes
Then-
up in here, it will not be good for her.
Does Ingrid
I-
Shro have any anesthetics?
Ingrid Sro would love to stab her with
Okay,
anesthetics.
no,
Yes!
never mind.
Yes!
No, you are
Problem
going to only
solved.
perform safe science with her.
What? And then Ingrid Sro is not interested. No.
Look, I'm already protecting Quarter Note. I'll protect her too.
We're gonna be traveling through unknown terrain that we can expect to be the most dangerous that we've traveled through so far.
And
And
we
we
definitely don't need her kicked out at an inopportune time when we're in the middle of a fight.
Morty starts to take out a smaller coffin and measure it. I believe
you
these
stop
are
that,
her
you stop that,
measurements.
you stop that right now.
Billions, Burnout Billions is over there. He's already got like a little book out. I mean, I can't keep her in here anyways. It just isn't in the budget.
My
All right,
God.
the realization of what Moon Planner's asking of the staff is starting to dawn on him, and he looks down at the table. He's got like a 1,000-yard stare. Okay,
Listen,
if this
Mr. Planter, even if they could keep her under control for a little bit, she is already a product of No Man's Land, and she operates well within it, even at her young age. If she wanted out, she would have gotten out anyways. And she
she
has already been surviving well enough.
Sarsaparilla, she operates well in a city that her father controls. She lives a very tailored
You
lifestyle.
don't know every step she has taken in her life yet. You know what I mean?
She's 5 or something. Well, how old is she?
11.
Like a
Not smallish.
teen.
Yeah, she's like Quarter Note's age, and I think he's 11.
If there's anyone here that knows how capable someone young can be, it is me. And she is the strong-headed willpower type. Okay?
This
The best way
conversation's- it's
we
so
are
good.
going to keep this girl safe is if she is in our sight. And if you
This
would
may
trust
be
my
our best
judgment
option.
in the matters of person-to-person relations, we have already lost the element of surprise with the Dawn.
I can
You
keep her
know?
safe.
Not that I totally disagree with sending the Dawn a message about her, but it would have been better for us to surprise him with going, "Hey, we found your daughter. She is totally safe, and we helped her." And now he knows exactly where he is, and he's ruminating over what he's going to do to us if it is a failure of a mission.
I think that we worry too much about this. It is never good to lie in the long run.
It is not a lie to realistically not be able to communicate a situation.
You're right, it's a gamble, says Rusty Hold'em.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, of course you would agree with me.
So it sounds to me like the only option we have is taking her along.
Yes, Stocks.
If that is the case, then I will have to dedicate myself to watching her.
Jack will make us strong with the zebra one. We will work out every single day.
The gym that is still closed?
Oh, don't not
The gym that
remind
makes
Jack
you old.
No, not the gym.
It is very noble of you to volunteer yourself like this, Stocks.
Oh my
And we thank you.
Mrs. Toombs only foresees misfortune in this hole.
Shut up!
Okay.
I hope I'll be able to do my duties well.
Okay, do
And I
we have a
trust you
suit
will.
of armor that we can just jam her into?
Clank, clank, clank,
Hmm.
clank.
No.
And there
No,
is
it's
indeed
not
yeah, one.
there is indeed a suit of armor that comes from the south over here. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, there are some.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait,
Look at-
no,
look-
it
A
will
suit
just
of
be
armor?
Look at these suits of armor over here. They kind of show up.
They're cool guys.
They give you a little
Oh yeah,
salute.
didn't we beat you guys up?
They nod.
Wait,
Don't
no.
rub it
I
in.
don't. I don't think the suits of armor can leave the mansion.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Right.
problem. They were so eager too. It's a shame.
Whoa.
Look.
They hang their head and walk back to wherever they came from. Clank, clank, clank. They weren't even called in the beginning. Like.
Oh,
Moon Planner gives a very solemn look to the whole party. Are you all suggesting that we take Terabelle with us? She does what we do, and we have her participate in this mission.
It's not really
Sadly,
a
this-
suggestion. Either she does that or we leave her behind.
Ripley
okay. I got a
Radockeys plays
question.
a dooming note on the organ. Da-da-da-da.
What is
I
your
got-
question,
Yeah,
Miss Hop?
What's gonna happen exactly if she stays inside the mansion and she's awake when it disappears?
So like she awakens when like the door's not there.
Yeah.
Ingrid Schro will tell you. Ingrid Schro gets a very nervous tick to start doing some experimentations that would probably involve the losing of a head.
Wait, the red eyes thing?
Yes, the red eye thing.
Wait,
Yes.
No, wait a second. We had the book change that those rules. Remember?
You
Those are
cannot
rules
really-
while we are guests in this mansion.
Yeah, and we had the book change them.
The
book
problem
made up
is
those
that
rules.
nobody is supposed to be in here who is conscious while the doors are shut and not
Oh.
visible. This whole place starts to float apart, and Jiggy Aetherdusk just kind of like poses a little bit. It looks like my staircase floor up there, doesn't it? I don't know, in the gay voice. It looks like my staircase, boy.
A
Floor up there.
staircase?
Yeah, like
I
Imagine-
just
Staircase.
all the rooms float apart. I'm not
Very
going to be
good.
responsible for a child who falls into the void.
Right. I actually do remember what we specified. If you're awake when the time runs out, you just get kicked out. So she's gonna be stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Which
You
is
know, the funny
exactly
thing
what I
is-
said.
Out of character, like initially the ghosts seem really like annoying for doing this. The more I think about it, this is just not an appropriate place for a kid.
It really is.
Exactly what I said when she was first in here. Because Ingrid Show would
Yeah.
kill her.
I would
She's not
not. I
staying
would
in
show
here.
her science, and she would be inspired to be a scientist.
You
She'd be
already
missing
did.
the other half of her face.
You're
I-
already
look-
helping her be crafty.
Look, Ingrid. Last time you showed her science, you made her faint.
This was too much science. I toned down the science a little bit and guide her into the big science. Yes,
No, safe science.
a safe
Only
science.
baking soda volcanoes.
Hold on. What is this first word you use?
Baking
Safe.
soda volcanoes,
Safe.
potato batteries.
I do not like
that
this
kind of-
word.
Listen,
Damn.
can we imagine for a second that if your plan went through about what would Terabelle tell her father if we kept her locked up in a room with a bunch of scary ghosts that are going to do crazy things around her? She's going to be terrified, and she's going to say things that are going to strain our relationship with Don. And an unnecessary truth telling aside, we cannot keep digging a hole further. We need to.
Yeah.
We just have to deal with it. We're already babysitting the Note Brothers. What hurt is it going to be to add 33% more children to the party?
No, let's-
33%.
Let's just fucking it out. I'm tired of
And
this.
this is about
Out
when
of
you guys hear like the sound of a spring, a scream from Terabelle, and then a "Why you little" from him, and then a from a quarter note.
There we go.
And then suddenly there you are, and then just from around the bend you just see them running. Terabelle chasing quarter note and half note chasing behind them.
Moon
It's gonna be a
Planner.
long
Now,
day.
unfortunately, those folk who are closest, probably looking down the hall, do see that there's probably a pie that has been launched into her face.
This is gonna be
Oh.
a really, really long day.
If they do that on my back, I'm going to kill them.
Let's
No,
just
you don't
start.
want to. No, we're not killing them.
I'll
Then
smack their
Planner-
heads together.
Moon Planner takes his hoof and he brushes his hair back.
Hmm.
Okay. So Terabelle will not stay in the mansion. She goes where we go. She walks where we walk. If she's going on this adventure with us, then she needs to learn how to fend for herself. She's obviously spirited. Hopefully, she's willing to learn.
And
The Sun Queen will not give it.
you hear the front door shut, like open and then shut violently.
Oh God! Let's go.
Let's go.
And then all the ghosts look at each other. So, it is good to see everybody in one place for once, says Ingrid, as you guys are kind of like leaving. This almost never happens.
Perhaps we should actually sit down for the dinners more.
They're gonna be having a nice round of poker or something.
Yeah. You see Rusty Holden's already laying out cards between everybody, and then Ribsley Rattlekeys is just like waiting till you guys all leave before starting the piano, you know, like in earnest.
All right, Ghosts. We will see you the next time we see you.
This will be
Bannermanes.
never again will we see our compatriots. Mrs. Toombs has predicted such things.
Okay. Yeah. Goodbye.
Too busy to.
They are doomed.
That's like the equivalent of Moon Planner leaving left unread.
Let's go catch our train, huh? Let's go. All right.
Move you guys
Yeah,
down.
let's make
One
sure.
run.
Let's make sure they're running the right direction while they chase each other.
Yeah, you guys go to the door, and while it was slammed, it just kind of like it was one of those slams where the door kind of opens after because it was just slammed so hard, you know. You guys do see that Terabelle is chasing down Quarter Note outside the door, who is laughing his ass off, and of course, Half Note behind him.
Let's go chase them.
Yeah, Moon Planner's going to activate his fly ability, and he's going to buzz after Quarter Note and Terabelle.
Wonderful. As you guys are doing that running, it is time for me to show a thing. I think I have a thing here. 1 second.
Oh, right.
I do
Boy.
have thing. Hang on. I gotta find the right thing.
Thing pone?
No, not that kind of thing. I gotta find it really quick. There it is. All right. Hang on. I gotta upload this thing. I thought I had it saved, but I did not. All right, there you go.
Sure, they're about to run into some kind of Bing Pong monstrosity.
Oh yes. We have a token Bannermanes commercial break. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What are we advertising today? Who's our
Fidget
sponsor?
spinners.
Oh, hang on. No, I got it. I got your note item right here. Give me 1
Bannermanes
second.
fidget spinner.
Nice.
Bannermanes fidget spinner. All right. As the commercial break rolls, whoop, we show new comic.
Oh shit.
Ooh, I love new comics.
All right. Featuring Bellhop, Sarsaparilla Surprise, the guy from Postal, Balcony Blitz, and Wickerwind.
Ha.
What?
We got to read this in our voices. Let's
We're
go.
gonna do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Pull it back up.
All right. Are you sure trying to make bombs out of these gnomes is a good idea, Bellhop?
Oh yeah. The tall guy in the dream I had, leaving crazy steers head to taught me how to safely harness their powers. It's really amazing actually. In the
What?
dream between.
Within the dream between dreams. You be the last that we chose to learn how to harness their eldritch god-killing powers. You're a bit shorter than I was expecting.
Wait. Okay, hang on. Who the hell are you? And where? Who the hell are you? And I can't read tonight. I'm sorry.
Good effort.
Who the hell are you supposed to be exactly?
Call me Anderson. I'm gonna show you how to make a bitchin' pipe bomb out of gnomes.
Bitchin' pipe bomb.
The gnomes.
Bell,
Damn,
if
this is
you're
a
telling me,
Zoomer Irishman.
Give me wee men.
Bell, you're
I
telling
love
me
them.
that some weird guy you met in a dream just taught you how to make gnome pipe bombs? Are you sure you didn't eat expired chili or whatever it is you bathe in so much, Bell?
Come on.
Actually, Ate, Balky and I also met a stranger, tall guy in our dream in the dream. Weirdly enough.
Oh, Wicker, don't tell me you ate it too.
No, really, we both shared a dream. We met some guy who said he was postal dude like us.
Postal dude like us.
You boys
But we
ready for
never seen a
apocalypse
mail
weekend?
carrier who looked like him before in our lives. You boys ready for an apocalypse weekend?
Oh, BCS.
Yes, just like Wicker and Balcony.
Yes,
Like
he's
Chili's, no.
postal
it's
Same
dude.
thing.
All right, thanks Blue for this wonderful commercial break.
Good. Thank you, Blue Zuda. Hi, BCS.
Yeah.
Hey, a tangent.
Oh, we got the tabby.
All right, as you guys go to the door and you see tangent. Here's the thing: you're making your way back up the subway station where Moonplaner had darted off to, and the first thing that happens to you is you find this door. Is suddenly two children like bonk into you pretty much. Poof. Tara Bell and Quarter Note. What the? And they look up and there's Tangent. Hi,
Hold on,
Tangent.
hold on. I got.
Yeah, they're looking at you, and then the small Sphinx. BCS, are you familiar with Tara Bell and what she looks like?
No.
Let me show you what Tara Bell looks like here. It's very important. Tara Bell is a tiny little heathen of a Sphinx here. Seems to be looking at the other kid there, Mr. Quarternote, and suddenly starts to like punch him. And he starts kind of crying about it, saying, save me, Tangent, save me! She's bullying me!
I'm trying to log into the thing first.
Fair enough.
What's the URL?
It should be estion.mlptg.net.
Here, I'll send to you.
That's the one.
There's gonna be.
There you go.
Alrighty. Point of the matter is, two children run into you. Tangent, what do you do?
Hold on, let me log in first.
Fair enough. Yeah. We're not really on a map or anything, so don't feel too rushed.
You're.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw thumbtack at him.
What the fuck?
Thump! Which one? Are you throwing it at the Sphinx or the pony?
Pony.
Nice. Thunk! Oi! Don't you that hurt! The little, the pony there just kind of like blinks up at the center of his head where like now there's a little red spot, I'm sure. Like, ow, wow, 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 that hurt! And you guys party quickly follow behind.
Hold on. I just small point of order. This is Stock's reaction. I'm sending it. I can't send it because of the stupid perms. I'll have to send it in chat. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you send it in chat. I could post it. Oh, I could
Okay.
post it here.
Here,
So
it's basically.
what?
This is basically.
So, where are we on train?
reaction.
What's going on?
Yeah, give me just 1 second here, and I'll catch you up. Yep. Oh, incredible! Incredible! OMG, Saint Tangent, hi! That's incredible!
There you go. There you go. That's his reaction.
Whoa! There she is.
Tangent's gonna say a prayer.
Yeah, yo, based.
Oh, Sun King, bless this party.
Yes, right.
As you say, "Oh, Sun King, bless this party." Some of the subway like roof falls down, like a few bricks and whatnot, and a little bit of sunlight comes through.
Amazing. Like his stocks is finally showing emotion. Amazing.
Oh, I thought that was triple. Whoops.
Yeah.
Nope. The Stockades is here. You got your zebra friend. You remember this guy, your biggest fan?
Yeah.
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 Just fan.
Alrighty. And let me turn off the Haunted Mansion music because you guys are no longer in there, yeah?
Uh,
Now we turned on the Haunted Land music.
Yeah, now this is when Bellhop's radio hat probably kicks in again, right?
There we go.
Tunes into the tunes. I got some new tunes for us today, yeah, so it's not so samey. So we got
Can't
this
believe
one.
that station picks up from here.
Yeah, I mean it's echoing down the hallway and everything. So As
bouncing off the Aether Stone.
as you
uh,
yeah,
log.
as you bless this mess tangent, the party comes behind from out this door, all looking at the fact that I guess these two kids had just ran out the mansion. What's the party doing here?
Okay, so we just walk back to the train station, I guess.
Well, you start seeing Terabelle and Quarternote fighting again. Punch, punch, smack.
I'm gonna fucking grab Terabelle and pick her up.
Hey, put me down!
I don't even gotta roll a fucking athletics bro for that.
She bites you.
Ow.
It's a kid.
Like a child.
Another point of damage off for stop it.
Cross.
That point of damage kills us later on.
Yeah, that'll be the 1 point, right? And
No,
that's when
stop,
Quarternote's
no,
pointing
no.
up to her like, haha, like, you're getting parented.
Moon Planner will pick up Coordinate by the scrub.
Yeah,
No! Put me down! This is degrading!
Terraville, out of character, Terraville has a chance for a nuclear level diss. All she has to say is, "At least I have parents."
Oh no, this
doesn't
is
care.
this is not a diss in the eyes of Mr. Quarternote. Quite frankly, he brought it up first. He was like, "Hey, I bet you have parents, idiot." Like,
Damn.
yeah,
We're really working on RPG hero logic in this one.
exactly. So being picked up now, you guys start walking back to where that train had gone to. Now, you guys had gone a fair amount of ways out, effectively. So, I mean, it takes a while for you guys to actually start walking back. Thankfully, you guys don't detect any weird lights or anything like that, at least initially, until you bat ponies start hearing something. But
Oh.
it's less so of a rumble. It's more so of like an occasional creak. It's like somebody's
we
like
there?
pumping something, and then the sound of something rolling along the track, followed by
Oh,
Sheriff, get your gun handy if you please.
yeah, and sheriff pulls out the gun, right? As the sheriff pulls out the gun here. Actually, I think I have a thing. Do I have this? I don't have this one. Yeah. As the sheriff kind of like pulls out his gun, ye with dark vision can kind of look down. You know those little like pump action single cart rail cars? Yeah, they play them in the cartoons all the time.
Yeah, the hand rails.
Yeah. There seems to be
One sec.
2 gobbos who are jumping up and down, pushing one of these along the track. You guys can see them before they see you, apparently.
All right, last time we talked to Gobos, they were not willing to speak. But it is just the 2 of them. Maybe we can scare them off or just let them go past.
Yeah.
Hello, boy.
And then they kind of like stop.
Have they got one of those little train things where the thing goes up and down?
Yup.
Seesaw?
Yeah. It's exactly that.
Now,
Jimmy Cherry or Cherry Chunga?
and anybody speak Gobbo here? I forget who all speaks Gobbo.
Moon Planner speaks
I can-
Gobbo.
Let me. Oh, okay. I was gonna check.
I think a lot of members in this party do speak Gobbo.
What a perfect party here.
Let me check.
It's a valuable language.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Memely's campaigns, you gotta have a little gobbo going. Pro tip.
Ain't no way. As you guys like hear, they you pretty much hear them saying like, who's that? More ponies. Ponies. Oh, our lucky day. They say.
Moon Planner will speak up. Gobos no have luck today. Gobos keep moving.
How am I know
Gobos
how to
hurt.
speak like us? It's like they're not
Ponies
speaking
small.
to you, they're just speaking between each other, right? Like they're not even really acknowledging you here.
Yeah.
Gobos keep moving. Pony go other way.
And they kind of like look over. Gobbo don't care about what you say. And then like they start like pulling like out little knives.
All right, Moon Planner is I know they have dark vision, so Moon Planner is going to draw his sword, and he'll give them one more warning. Gobos keep moving, or gobos die.
Give me an intimidation check.
And, yeah, giving you that intimidation check.
Let's see it.
Get him, boy.
All right. You grr at them. What a wonderful grr it is. As you do, one of their ears goes back, but the other one doesn't. And he sees that his ears fall back, and his friend just kind of thwaps him upside the head. Idiot! Show no fear! And he... Right! And he kind of looks forward. Yeah, you ponies, best be on your best behavior. We let you live, but you come with us.
Yeah. Gobos big tough. Ponies no bother.
And then like one of them, they kind of like ruminate. They push each other's heads in, right? And they start like whispering to each other, you know? Whisper.
Gonna roll a perception check to see if I can hear what they're saying.
Yes, blind perception check.
Naturally, I'm going to hunt prey on both of them.
Listening in on what they're saying, you're easily able to pick up some whispered conversation here. These ponies think they're tough, don't they? I mean, they might be. That one, and he's like, they peek up for a second. That one has lots of scars. Yeah, and those ones missing horns. And they point toward, like, you know, they're clearly muttering about Balcony Blitz and Wickerwind. How prove best that more tough than ponies? I think they think a little bit.
I'm playing our loud typing.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
And they kind of think about it for a second. They both start flexing a little bit. And one of them kind of like looks down at his own arm. Turns to the group. Hoof wrestle! Right now!
Can I try something?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to try another intimidation roll.
To say what? What are you saying? What are you doing?
I pull out a spray bottle from the hat.
Pull out a spray bottle.
From the head?
In the hat.
No, from the hat. The hat.
They look at it and lick their chops because that's water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want this?
Huh. I take it from you. If, win hoof wrestle.
Yeah. What gobos have for ponies when ponies win?
No, do it.
And he kind of thinks a little bit. Something good. And he kind of thinks, lowrider.
Lowrider?
What's a
Can we
lowrider?
see it? Or can we see this?
No, what lowrider is. It's good deal. And he kind of like looks around. And gobos pick opponent. You two, you way too tough. All ponies and all of you have to be tough. And they look for the weakest looking one out of the party here. And look at Tangent.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Terabell for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look at
Alright.
All right.
They
Let
look
me
at
get my
Oh no,
character
not
sheet open.
Tangent.
Oh no, don't pick her. She's gonna
Racism
lose
saves
right
us
away.
again.
I'm sorry, but did Pathfinder redesign the character sheets again?
a little bit, but it should still be under
Yeah.
skills for athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gobos cheat. Why pick that one?
She look like. And they think about the word for a second. Pussy.
Oh no, what
Mother
are we gonna
gobos.
do?
That's pussy cat.
Yeah, it's what gobos meant. What you think gobos mean?
Look, Tangent, whatever happens, just know we believe in you and it's going to be okay. Right? Wink, wink, wink,
Wink, wink, wink.
Double
All right.
wink with both eyes.
Tangent swaggers up
Okay.
to their little seesaw and puts her paw out.
Okay.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right. I'm gonna roll their athletics
Let's get
check
this
here.
train on the track.
Oh my god.
They happily roll a 23.
All right,
Nice.
here we
Oh, critical success.
Critical
Gosh.
success. How are you winning this here hoof wrestle here, Tangent?
I'm just gonna like push it to the table and hold it there in supremacy.
No! Let go! Ow!
Oh.
Not hurting, just holding.
I know.
You know,
He's being
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
melodramatic about it.
It's his pride that's hurt, man.
Yeah. She killing me!
Gobbo no die. Gobbo give lowrider now.
Let's see.
And then she's trying to push back. Oh. Fine. Yeah. Can't win.
There we go.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Damn.
And they kind of like mumble to each other. And his friend in the back is like snickering a little bit. You're gonna get in trouble with the war boss. Shut up! Bites back.
So we won the thing, the lowrider, whatever it's called.
You did, and he kind of like puffs like out his nose a little bit, right? He's just like, but have to get trained first. Can't go back to clan without train.
Tangent will pull out a bottle of alcohol.
Oh my god.
You pull out a bottle of alcohol, and one of them kind of like blinks over, licks his lips a little bit. They definitely look a little parched.
Want to trade again?
What? No! You almost killed Gobbo last time.
Okay.
In cold blood! Cold
She
green
puts
blood!
it-
We've
He puts it
traumatized
away
these guys.
slowly.
Oh come on, no need to.
I no need your hospitality. And then the other Gobbo just says, that big word. I learned it from dictionary.
Dicted. Oh, yeah.
From what?
Dictionary.
Dictionary.
I thought it was like a legit character for 1 micron. I was like, oh shit, dictionary, dudes. New character, write it down.
New character just dropped.
Yeah. Gobbo
Babe, wake
learn
up.
read.
What was that?
Moon Planner says, Gobbo learn read.
Wabash teach this Gobbo some words.
Oh no,
clever
they're evolving.
robots.
Yeah, a lot of Gobbos that way. And he points up the
For
north.
Gobbo,
He points up the north track.
Gobbo's being able to read is like a very powerful skill. Rare.
There is one brand of Gobbo that does know how to read. I'm speculating that it's not a Gobbo who's the war boss, but something that has taken over the local Gobbos. We encountered that back on the main continent.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the Gobbos were learning how to read from that individual.
Probably,
But yeah,
sharing badges.
there are some magic casting Gobbos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's happening now?
we got gobos.
We got Gobbos. They said that they need to go get the train, though. That's apparently seems to be what they were coming down here to do.
Well, no, we can't let them have the train. That's our train.
Yeah.
No, it our train. We give you lowrider. What more you want from Gobbo?
What lowrider?
What?
Is Lowrider like a song?
No. No. Lowrider. He says like very like slowly for a second, right?
These Gobbos are a big fan of George Lopez.
Oh.
Now,
What
yeah.
lowrider?
No, know what lowrider is. It and he kind of like thinks for a little bit. Brum, 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 and just starts making noises with his sound, like with his lips, right? And he just starts like acting like he's driving something. You could feel free to give me a piloting lore check to clean his
Piloting
meaning.
lore?
Yeah, if you got
Piloting lore?
piloting lore, a rare lore.
Unless you're in Hanak.
Yeah. Anybody got piloting lore?
Not I, said the bad guy.
Yeah, you're not sure what kind of vehicle he's talking about, but it sure is something. You know.
Lowrider fly?
No. He kind of thinks. It get you through bog.
Can we see it?
Oh, out of character. It might be a flat bottom boat, like a fan boat.
Can you just show us?
I have to get train back first.
Gobbos, pony need train too.
My pony
Take
can
train.
suck my ass.
Hush.
Yeah.
Pony take train to bog. You get lowrider at bog.
No, take train to bog. That
Pony
ruined
take-
train.
No. Pony take train to bog.
I'm gonna
Then
blink.
Gobos have train.
Ah. And they kind of look toward each other. Okay. That good idea.
Sensing motive on those fuckers.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Wait, what did
they
they
have
say?
to roll sense motive. They think it's a good deal for them.
Oh yeah, they had that look for a second, like, whoa, the ponies want to go on the north track.
Yeah, and of course, just in case it matters, I'm trusting no
Reputation.
one.
Oh yeah, no, this is very much a critical success. Like they clearly, at least think that this would 100% turn out in their advantage.
What Gobbo plotting?
Gobbo don't plot anything.
Well, they said the train to the bog wouldn't be good.
Boggy.
They said it would damage the train, but they also said that their war boss is on the northern track, and that's where they're taking the train. They're taking it to their war boss. So chances are we're going to encounter their war boss before we get to the bog.
Okay, we'll do a quick little fight.
They start like Beavis and Butthead laughing to each other. Yeah.
Every Texan was like, "Stand up for the national laugh."
We go do a little fight along the way, unless we just want to go the south path. I don't think it changes too much.
All right. So Moon Planner is going to be speaking in Taldane. Do the Gobos seem to understand us?
You start speaking. What are you saying?
Look into the party. It's like, okay, so obviously they're taking the train to the war boss, and it's going to go along the north track. So we're going to encounter the war boss before we get to the bog. I'm guessing they think that we're going to get ambushed, and they're just going to get everything at the end.
I could sound like you too. And he starts mimicking however you're trying to talk, because he clearly doesn't understand the mansion or the language.
I mean, this might work out in our favor if we play our cards right. Talk to the war boss. You know, maybe we just offer him some tribute and we'd be on our way, or maybe the war boss caught Vinny before he made it to the bog.
I don't know, Mr. Planner, says the sheriff. I don't like these green guys at all. I think we found ourselves two stupid ones, he says, like kind of like looking down at them. You remember the ones that we that you told me you saw anyway, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They ain't too nice, and I certainly don't want to run into a whole gang of them.
And they were speaking our language fluently.
I remind you, we have children with us now.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point.
Children that are under our protection. So
yeah, and as much as I admire your tenacity to want to jump into adventure, from what I hear from your party, this whole little adventure of yours got started because you brought them here, yeah?
not intentionally, but yes.
It's best to exercise caution on your, well, future prospects.
Well, Sheriff, in situations like this, you have to take calculated risks. Decide if the juice is worth the squeeze.
I mean, in Moon Planner's favor, the north track is going right into your town, sir, and remember how that went.
I'd rather it run through my town, and I go out fighting if that's the case, than not.
Yeah, with that abomination thing that takes the form of all ponies that get in contact with it.
Well, I'd much rather go through there with a train than go through, and he kind of gestures up north, the bog, if that's indeed where this train track goes through.
What is the bog?
It's the Mogged Bog. You don't go in there. Yeah, the Mogged Bog, he says again. That is correct, Mr. Stocks. The Mogged Bog is not a place you go to unless you have the proper drugs. Now, we were in a place where we could have got the proper drugs, he says.
Like picking up a lot of background.
Oh, yeah, somebody's got background, yeah. Now, we were in a place where we could have picked up some of those drugs, I'm sure, in Tumbletoes there. But we are long away from that place in Tumbletoes. And as much as I fancy getting lost in that there bog, I ain't about to throw my life away wading through whatever is in there with whatever contraption that these gobos are promising you.
How long do you think it will take?
You thinks to get through the bog?
Yes.
Well, hell, if you don't got any drugs, you ain't making it through the bog.
What did the drugs do?
They keep you from being mogged, as they say.
Okay, what does that entail?
Highly individual. I've never wanted to go there myself. I just hear horror stories of people getting lost in there and becoming, he thinks for the words, part of the trees or something like that.
Ooh. Oh, Southern Track is looking pretty good right now.
Well, hold on. We have some very talented alchemists with us here in this party. Do you happen to know what resources we need to make these drugs?
Hell if I know. All I know is that Tumbletoes is the only people that know how to manufacture that stuff. Really anything that's alchemically out of our league. They helped out your little friend over there. And he gestures toward a quarter note.
Well,
now mine, that other track that you guys were talking about, seems to go completely around the thing.
Hang on a second. The goblins, right? I mean, they got their weird ass boats, but do they have the drugs? Would they have the drugs?
I don't know about that. These little green fuckers over here, and he gestures toward them again as they start arm wrestling each other. I'm not sure if you've noticed, given that you guys are new here and all, they don't exactly care about a lot of environmental things around this place. They can just go in and out of that, the vapor trail without any protection whatsoever and not come out looking like a ghoul.
Okay, so either Vinny would Vinny have gone through the mug? Well, he probably had the drugs for it, right?
And you kind of you're not entirely sure about that, yeah?
I mean, since he's from Tumbletoes and he's got drugs, he probably knows about the Mogbog, so he probably would have went through it with the drugs if we went the northern path.
It's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah. Actually, did we in the dream? He had a bag with him. Did we see any maybe syringes spilling out or something?
Nope. You only saw that he had 2 bags.
Well, 2 bags. And no drugs coming out of. Well, shit. Well, what would be the safe? I feel like the southern option seems like the safer route right now.
This new light makes it seem like south.
Now, the Gobos, as you see you guys kind of ruminating about this, one of them that seems to have some basic comment under his belt. Wait, no, go that way. Go this way. And he gestures toward their way, right? You know, like the northern way. It's the best way.
We get ambushed. Yeah, we get ambushed. Right. We know it.
No ambush. No.
Sensitive.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
Here, Frieza.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Moon
Planner. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do it, but I was going to say probably not necessary because that's almost a guarantee.
Yeah, no ambush your ass. Up to both of you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So,
Gabos, what Boss want with train?
Huh? And they look toward each other, as if they look toward each other, and that's the thing. Part of the sense motive I'll give you is that they look guilty, like they fucked up, they got that look on their face. Need train, cause no one on it, and came this way. That's all they really say.
Boss use train?
Yes. And you kind of nod. They nod.
Okay.
Does Boss go to Mogbog?
Now we no tell you no more.
You tell ponies now.
You fuck off.
You tell ponies our ponies arm wrestle and you no get trained or low rider.
I kill you first.
Oh.
Moon
It's when-
Planner goes back. Or go ahead.
Yeah, it's when like Terabelle and Quarternote from wherever they're being held like look at each other is like with that look of like is that us like yeah, like you two growl at each other. Is that what we look
Yeah,
like?
that's you two.
Moon Planner goes back to Taladane to speak to the party.
Uh,
Look, I know it's a huge risk. Some gobos can be spoken to. These obviously can. You know, never trust a gobbo, especially when they're in large numbers. But we've encountered gobos before where we were able to work out a deal, right? So maybe the war boss can be spoken to, and we can do the war boss a favor, get to the Mogbog, and get through it safely.
I think you're missing out the bigger point here, Moon Planner, is the fact that we need drugs to go through it, and these guys are immune to it, so they don't need it.
This is sounding a lot like Darcy's deal with Terabelle, but with Gobos instead.
No. It's a bit different because if these are the Gobbo clan that I think they are, then the war boss is most likely a spellcaster. He's going to be like intelligent, far more intelligent than any regular Gobbo could ever dream of being. If that's the case, he might know how to make the drugs, or he might already have them. Gobbos are constantly looting everybody, so if they go out near the Mogbog and they captured somebody who was traveling through there, they would have taken his drugs.
A
Right.
very smug little bird atop Tangent's head right now is like talking at Tangent, just like, "Ahoy! Wasn't Moon Planner the one telling Sarcy not to gamble not too long ago?" Wait, no, he wasn't there for
I,
that.
ne- I never said not to
That
gamble.
was me, you little shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Moon Planner points to Thumbtack. I never said not to gamble. I said to take calculated risks. We need to track down Vinny. Vinny went down the north path, and if we have to make deals on the way there, so be it. We
Well,
need to get that platinum slicer.
That is a big risk, but at the same time, when you think about it, this might also set us back quite a lot, because what happens? We travel up to here where the track ends, right? And then we find out, hey, the war boss has no drugs and doesn't even fucking use them. Then we gotta go all the way back and take the southern track.
Well, if we take the southern track, we know for certain we're going to encounter Thingpone, and it's going to take us more time. And if we get to the end of the track all the way up here, Vinny may not even be there. We're going to have to travel into the Mogbog
Who's
anyway.
Vinny?
Vinny's the guy that we've been sent to get the package from.
He's a courier. He has a little platinum chip thing.
He clept the package from Crazy Steer, and I was running off with it.
You know, in light of this recent information, I think I'm preferring the southern path, not gonna lie.
We're following Beanie. He went north, and we should go north no matter what, because that's the way he went.
Yeah, I do still think we should go north because we're gonna end up.
When did we become scared of these little green goblin people?
Look,
Yeah.
I've lived here all my life, says the sheriff, who's like definitely not looking like he is. And it's kind of like the Fallout, like what is it? Sheriff disliked that, like, like where like he's not really liking the north thing as he looks to these gobos. He's actually kind of loading up his gun, like looking as if he's like just about ready to shoot these two things. Like the last thing I want to be is captured by a whole colony of these things and sold on some slave market.
Well, if it comes to that, Sheriff, we will fight our way through.
I will shoot myself if we get caught. Last thing I want to
Not
be is
give up.
in one of their clutches.
The
I
Sun
won't.
Queen will not give us challenges that we cannot handle.
And I certainly won't let that happen. So
Right.
keep your sights on the enemy and keep your gun away from yourself.
I got my sights on the enemy, all right. And he kind of like he hoofs his gun a little bit and looks at those two goblins, like he's like thinking about it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can tell you this. They're not gonna find a cage big enough to put me in. And if need be, I'll fly you away.
Hell, have you ever
How about that?
seen one of those mutant things?
The big one?
I've seen a
What-
thing that conjoined together right next to me and was about twice as big as me. I'm sure whatever those things are.
I'm
Well-
telling you, if you ever seen those mutants that these here little green fuckers can make, if you don't think that they got a cage big enough to hold you, you're just stupid. They are dangerous.
So are we.
He kind of like looks over, looks over at you. You sound like obviously like you've known these from outside of here. And please feel free to fill me in here. But it's confusing to me that you almost don't see these little things as a threat.
Oh, I
Well-
see them as a threat. I most certainly do, but it's a threat we can handle. We've seen the monsters. Thank you. We've seen the monsters that these gobos can create. You remember the bus? The bus that got blown up and ripped apart and destroyed by Thingpone? Yeah, before that happened, we fought off a whole squad of these things, monsters and all. We've seen the contraptions that they created. We've seen the monsters they control. We know precisely how dangerous they are. But we fought them off.
And there's no less than 2 individuals in this particular party who have slayed dragons.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Mr. Planter, if you're willing to take your party this direction, are you also willing to head the responsibility that would come with any unfortunate deaths in this particular party of yours? That would be on your hooves.
And at that, Moonplanter's back will stiffen and he'll just square himself up with the sheriff.
I didn't join the Bannermanes to stay alive, you know? I came here, I joined this adventuring bullshit to do just that.
In his defense, we are defending a child. But one question I
Yeah.
have, do you have an alternative for us?
So you asking the sheriff, or?
Yeah.
The alternative would be to go south. And then
Straight into
what?
straight into Thingpone.
Look, here's the thing. I've lived in Sandy Loam most of my, well, I've been jurisdized in Sandy Loam, that is, for a good long time. I don't remember a train line going through there, he says. We might
So it's
encounter
underground.
some of those things, but we've encountered them before. And sure as hell, probably aren't going to be, a lot of numbers down there in any train depot or anything that we might run into. You catch my drift? It's a lot easier to manage.
And I'm still gotta poke some holes into this plan. Okay, maybe we defeat the goblins. That's fine, but we still gotta go through that Mog Bog. And what if they don't have the drugs? You know?
Why are the drugs so important again?
Because we need them to go through the fucking Mog Bog. That's the thing.
Is
Yeah.
it that bad?
It's
Yeah.
it's either that or you turn into a tree apparently inside the Mog Bog and you get stuck there forever.
This is where
Yeah, you get mogged.
this is where Tara Bell just kind of like her ears kind of pull back. I don't like that. I don't like that, Mogged Bog.
Okay, you know what? Earmuffs on this kid.
You produce some earmuffs, I'm sure. I'm sure they come from
From
No,
somewhere.
the
let
hat,
her let her
some-
hear it. Let her learn how the real world works. You know.
Yeah.
Fine.
This will be an
Gotta agree
experience
with her
for
on
her.
this
We have
one.
no choice but to have her here anyways. We can't cover her area all the whole time.
My daddy says he sends couriers there that he doesn't like without drugs.
No.
Well, yeah. Case in point.
Well, let's go south, hit the city, get the drugs from the Don, drop this daughter off, and go through the bog. This is so simple.
Is this thing going through Tumbletoes? Is there a stop there?
Close enough.
Where is
Most of them-
Tumbletoes on the map?
Did the Don not say do not return empty hooved?
I think his daughter is more than empty hooved.
That is still going against our word to him.
Well, we don't have to
Not
return.
empty
We can
hooved.
just drop her off at the front and then just leave.
Yeah.
All right, there's remnants of druidic magic in this place. That's likely what the plant stuff is in the Mogbog. Tangent, you're a druid. Do you think you could work with it or use it maybe?
can you go over that one more time for me?
Okay, so there's still portions of Druidic magic here in No Man's Land. It's part of what the whole war was about hundreds of years ago. Since you're a druid, do you think you could use Druidic magic to protect us in the Mogbog?
Tangent says, I'm more of a priest than a druid. My experience with druidic magic is weaker than my experience healing as a cleric.
Not just that.
Basically, out of character, she's saying that she multi-classed and she doesn't have that many levels.
Right.
She's got like, yeah, she took it for wild shape for so.
Not just that. There's also one issue with this. Even let's say she could. Okay, let's say she could. She still has to do it constantly, and there's a chance of failure with the aether stone dust just messing up magic over here.
Yeah, that's always a pain.
That's that's really risky. This is really risky. I don't know about this. I don't think we're prepared.
Well, we weren't prepared when we came into No Man's Land, but we've made it this far.
Made it this far, but guess need I remind you why we were here?
Well, we have discussed it, and we need to make a decision.
Right.
Decision time. North or
Good
south?
point.
Vote.
I'm saying south.
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 The two goblins raise their hooves. North!
South.
Hush.
As soon as they say that,
Yeah.
I will do the opposite of what they say.
South!
He starts thinking, he looks down.
Alright, that's 4 for south.
That's all we need.
We're not counting the goblins, okay?
No,
Don't
more besides.
don't listen to them.
Moonplanner will sigh and he'll say, "All right, I can't argue with your logic. We'll go to Tumbletoes. We'll return Terabell. We'll get the drugs we need, but then we'll double back and we'll go north. Agreed?
That's fine by me.
Agreed.
All right. Yeah, Gabos.
And kind of like, look. What? We go north? Yes! Yes!
Moonplanner will almost tell the truth, but then he'll lie. He'll say, yes, ponies know how train work. Ponies take train north.
Doubt, he says. Gobos know how train work best. Stupid ponies need, and they think, cutter.
Bet.
Yeah, ponies have cutter. Pony build train.
Gobbo no need cutter. He points to himself.
Moonplanner will tilt his head. Really?
Why are we even entertaining these little fucking green shits?
Yeah, let's just
Right.
go.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are we not killing bad guys?
yeah, we're going to be traveling on the same track before we reach the branch, so we can.
Okay, so we're
possibly
not
force our
going
way
to the
down.
bog, right?
No.
Not yet. We're gonna go back to Tumbletoes, get the drugs, drop off the daughter, and then take the train back north.
Yeah.
Tangent gives
We
you
made-
a paws up with a thumb.
We made it all the way here just to go back to Tumbletoes.
Yeah. And then he's gonna gain even more ground.
All right, Arabelle, your adventure is being cut short.
She blinks. Huh? Short? Why am I being cheaped?
Daddy.
And she like looks really excited for a second, and then that makes Quarter Note like give her like the smuggest look. I don't want to, she says.
Well, it seems that the adults of the party have decided to drop you off back at your daddy's place.
And she
because you're
cuts
too much
she
of
cuts
a
in.
hoopla for us.
She's still trying to go for it. And I don't care what you adults say, she says.
Okay, well, Tara, we have to go to the train regardless, and the train is that way.
Blinks. Okay. And she's like definitely trying to do that thing that she said, you know, like the whole no parents, be independent sort of thing.
I am secretly on Terabelle's side here, so
Now
that's why I'm making a show.
yeah. Now you guys follow
What,
the.
you're sure you want to keep coming with us? You don't want to go back to your papa and back to your, catered dinners, breakfasts, and lunches every day?
She thinks about that for a second. Mm-mm.
So you want to come with us? Thick or thin?
Yeah. She like looks at Quarternote, who is totally being like, "You won't fucking do it. You won't fucking do it." And then she looks a little angry. Yeah, thick or thin.
Peer
I think
pressure.
that this entire thing is being predicated on pride. I don't like it.
Pride or
Peer
not, she is
pressure,
still
boy.
a pony, or no, Sphinx, still a individual,
Vomits. No.
Excuse me, I'm not used to being around too many non-ponies. It's okay. Relax.
Oh, she just puked all over my shirt.
Okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
So we're not wrapping her up, but we're still
Ew.
gonna go to south, huh? And
Ew.
well, Tara Bell, we're going to have to get these drugs from you. Wait, where are we getting drugs from the Dawn? Is what you mean?
From Tumbletoes. I think we have enough bolts to just pay for it.
If there is a station that goes through there, because what if it's just a tunnel and there's no actual way to go up
We
to
jump.
Tumbletoes?
We can fly.
What? No, we are underground. This is a subway. We are inside tunnels.
I'm sure it'll go overland. We pass
Yeah,
train
Tara Bell,
tracks
you
all
know
over
your
there.
town.
Exactly.
Well,
That's what I'm
there-
saying.
We have someone that lives in said town to tell us if there is a train station there.
Okay, Terabell,
Yes.
have you ever seen a train in there?
And she shakes
Train
her head.
station. Okay, yeah, we're underground. Fuck.
Well, where are we getting these drugs then?
Well, there's got to be like service entrance tunnels, right? Places where the clockworks could climb down and work on the thing.
Okay, look, I got an idea.
How are we
here.
stopping this train without the station, without the brakes on the rails? How do you propose this? How do we stop it wherever we want?
Well, the slicer can turn it on. The slicer can probably turn it off.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
turn
is
it
all
on, take it to
fine
the
and
next
dandy.
station.
That is so fine and dandy, but if it's underground and there's no way up, we're gonna have to dig a lot.
And well, as far as I see it, maybe the secret to getting to the bog lies in this Gobbo tribe. You know what I mean? Maybe they do have something that lets them live there. Surely it's not. I mean, mutations, sure, but there has to be a catalyst for it.
They're just goblins. They're weird. Goblins are weird.
I heard that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not weird.
Yeah.
He looks self-conscious now. You're weird.
I'm weird. Whatever.
Again, the terrain map, stored image in your cap. Look at where the train stations are.
Yeah,
and where we can stop.
I was actually about to do that. Thank you.
Good,
But
good,
yeah,
good.
let's. Okay, so is there a stop at Tumbletoes in the map?
You look at the map here. There are several stops. They're not really at Tumbletoes. They just seem to not really be aligned to this map in general. Like if I had to put little check marks, they'd pretty much be in like regular intervals from like here, 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 right? Just regular intervals like throughout here is like where the stops are labeled. And so on and so forth, if I can do this right.
Oh my god, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, that just seems to be pretty similar. The ones in the north path, though, are a little bit wider apart. Like, they're kind of like this. And actually, there's one right there that just kind of, like, ends. And then all of the lights after that are broken.
Right. Okay.
Now, you guys eventually get back to the train.
Yeah, we're here.
Alright. Back in the lighthouse, you definitely, like, the first thing that you guys see is, like, there's a little, the little fucking, echoey laughter of a fucking
No,
and then down that elevator of the lighthouse, and it just at the bottom of the elevator.
well,
I thought we disarmed those things.
There's a
there's
lot more
so many of
outside.
them.
Oh
Let's
well.
hope there's none of them in the train.
Train is there. It's actually like still like I guess steaming a little bit, right? Because it just kind of came to park. It's probably still pretty warm. The terminal is now lit up. It seems to have some extra options on it. Not only logs, but now train logs.
All right, let's open up the logs and read.
Investigate.
All right.
Yeah.
Given that you guys have already opened up the logs in this thing before, train logs is actually a part of this. So you open up that additional train logs. It seems to have text information and camera information.
Camera information.
Camera logs. There's a little camera on the front of this train.
Is there a Vinny anywhere?
I don't know. Are you going into, which one are you looking into?
The camera logs.
You look into the camera logs. And as you look in, you click on camera logs, it has stations 2, 3, and 4 north. Which one are you looking at?
Stations 2, 3, and 4 north. Let's say station the last one. Last
All right.
one, fourth.
You look at the last one, and as you tune into that, the camera feed starts when it pulls into the station. At the end of there, it looks over what seems to be a depot that overlooks hundreds of gobos.
Hmm.
And they're all kind of milling about. Some of them kind of like jump on the train. Some of them have these like weird different tools and stuff like that. Bionic eyes, the whole 9 yards. They actually look a lot more technologically advanced than the ones that are currently in your party. Half of them seem to almost be cyborgish in nature.
Oh God.
And
Interesting.
on top of that, as you just get this brief, it's not the highest res little camera feed that exists in the world, given it's pretty damn old. But like, you do see what seems to be a number of ponies that you can probably dictate that have been caught and turned to slaves, right?
Is Vinny one of them?
You don't see Vinny anywhere in this.
Hmm. Check the other stations. See if there's been. Wait, is this recordings or is it current? Is it a current live feed?
It's not a current live feed, no. It's just what some logs of the last the last number of trips that this here thing took.
Right. You want to
You
check the other cameras?
go.
Yeah, let's get as much information as we can.
You go
Right.
back to the other cameras. Now that you're going kind of in reverse, I'm just gonna go from like the furthest station down to the closest one. Furthest stations seem to have pretty much gobos that were mostly like technologically buffed out, cyborgish, right, all that stuff. As you go back through these stations and get closer to where you guys are here, they become less and less so. However, their numbers almost don't change. Like, I mean, like, it goes from like the hundreds to just like maybe like a couple hundred on like maybe 100 or so like gobos per station. They're settlements. And not only like by the time you get to the closest one, like they actually have in view what seems to be like a lot of those huge cages holding those mutants. They look a lot more decked out and a lot more deadly than these two that you have met here.
Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, I burned myself.
And in other words, North Track seems to be riddled with gobos. Very dangerous and in the hundreds.
Speed up.
I
And
do
hit
not
as
like
many as we
it.
can.
What is the first station saying instead?
Well, the first station is going to be the tamest. That still has a huge settlement of gobos. It's just they don't seem to be decked out in cyborg material.
Yeah, I'm not sure about North Path.
We already
At all.
decided and voted South Path.
Yeah, I know, but
Never
we're
goes
doing
south anyway.
south path to get the drugs, and then we're going back up to north.
Scared of a few gobos?
Mind, as a side note, as you guys do get that camera feed, you do see something. A ship with the label Dirty Birdie on it. That
Oh.
seems to be chugging away. That the gobos, as they kind of jump up, they say, "Oh, oh, that the thing, lowrider."
Oh,
What does it look like?
looks
It's
like
a
this.
boat?
It's a boat.
How are we supposed to get this boat? You said you had it right here on the station. Were we supposed to get it to the Malt Bog in the first place?
Train, dummy.
This train can pull a thing this big?
And they kind of like snicker to each other. We told you, pony don't know how to use this stuff. And then they kind of look at each other. What you say about my mother?
Oh shit, my goblin might be a little rusty.
All right, just a thing to note there. This train hasn't actually been down the well, it's been down the south path, but it only has like a couple logs down there actually. So it's gone down the south path, but quickly gotten back. It seems to only have gone down to this particular like stop, closest to what looks to be those 5 trees there. And
Your mic's picking up again.
like all of the stations that go south seem to have an appended string onto them rather than saying just like station 1, 2, and 3. These ones say like NMR 1, 2, and 3, right? Like station, like NMR station 1, NMR station 2.
Huh.
No man's ranch. Well, that looks close enough to Vault 6 that it stands to reason they might have gone in there.
Who might have gone in there?
Whoever stopped at the second stop.
Right. Well, let's get this show started.
Yeah, let's investigate that after we stop at near Tumbletoes.
Investigate what, the Vault 6 thing?
The fact that the train stopped at the second one, yeah.
Right. So we should investigate it when we stop at the second one then.
All right. So as you guys kind of get into the train, I mean the train is kind of there. Problem is that you need a crucible slicer to apparently activate it.
Do
Well,
we
do
have it?
the one plugged in there.
Yep, there was the
We
one that was
didn't
plugged
have
in
the-
with the one more use on it, the equal tier to that it's apparently used before to get it going in the first place. So you guys can't activate it right now.
Yeah, which sucks because I did want to see what was inside that safe, but we can find another one later. Yeah, I mean we got to do it, so let's activate the train. Maybe we can buy one off the Dom when we get to Tumbletoes.
Yeah, you activate the train. Choose your route. Now here's the thing: north route, it would get you from here to station 1 with 1 activation of the crucible slicer, whereas the south route it will get you to 2 stations before you need to slice it again.
Lovely. So then we're caught between some shit. Okay. I mean we gotta do what we gotta do. So south second point. Let's go.
All right, you activate the slicer. All the gears start turning, and then you hear the train. A little 5-minute timer above the train says train leaving in this amount of time.
I was going to scream if you said train malfunction.
Train
Oh.
no.
Well, we got
Got
5
a mouth.
minutes.
All
5
right.
minutes. What do we do?
Make sure a gnome doesn't fall on it. That's what we do.
All right. I'm gonna start patting both Quarter Note and Terrabelle with pillows.
Mood Planner's going to do a head count.
All right, you do a head count. All the heads seem to be here.
That's a first.
Yeah. Everybody seems to be here. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody missing. I'm trying to think of all the NPCs and stuff. Yeah. The only one I guess that isn't is Crazy Steer, but he's in the mansion.
Asleep.
In sleep, as he does. He's kind of in a coma at the moment.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys enter the train. This is the same train that you guys had seen in Crazy Steer's memory, mind you.
Then he definitely took this one, and you said the most recent logs had him stop in the north?
The most recent logs seem to have him stop at the north, but past there you didn't really know maybe where he went after that.
He could be even up here for all we know.
Now, 5 minutes comes, and once again you guys take off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys start on your way to the northern track. As you guys continue to go along, is there anything you guys are doing for downtime activities during this day's travel?
Moonplaner is going to offer some spicy rations to the Gabos. And, in fact, everybody. Everybody needs to eat some spicy rations just to make sure.
Come on,
Yeah.
Spicy rations.
Like, here's the thing. The Gabos have stopped trusting you the moment that you guys started deviating off that track. You offer them, like, it's like they're just like, yeah, like, they're all snickery. You mean you probably catch the passing little mumble that they're just like, what we do when we sell them? We tell boss, they have one dweller with them, they say. Like, occasionally and that kind of stuff, right? He fetched big price, you know, like that kind of stuff. And then the train deviates, right? Where we go?
This train have a toilet so I can shove their heads in it.
We're going south.
Well, I wanted to offer the rations while, we were on the really long trip.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so they don't seem to want to trust your rations, you. They pull out their own rations, which seems to be pony meat. They seem to like that.
If you don't stop me, I'm kicking them out of the back of this train.
Oh god.
Hold on, Peck. Moonplaner is he's going to take out his dagger and he's going to do a small cut on his hoof to where it starts bleeding, and he's going to put some of his blood on there. It's like, good seasoning.
Fuck. What the fuck?
I'm seasoning their food.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
No, I know. I'm just saying, in character. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Well, I want out of character. I want them to eat the rations to make sure they're not infected with thing pone. And since they like pony meat, maybe they like pony blood, and that'll entice them.
Yeah, they. I mean, where are you putting it on?
Actually, I'm gonna put it on the fruit roll-ups that Moonplaner made.
Nice.
Out of the glowing spicy peppers, and he's gonna offer that to them.
Diplomacy check.
I want a fruit roll up.
Based? Yeah,
Please.
give me a diplomacy check.
Do you? Maybe I don't
One
know.
of my hero points.
Yeah, can I do that, GM?
Yeah, go for it. It's your hero point, not mine.
Take it.
Alright, you reroll.
Come on, give us a good one.
Can he do it?
No, I'm
That's
a little better.
Better.
The
Man,
Gabos, how high level could they be?
they sneer at it. Like, they accept the food, but as they take it, they don't actually bite the pepper. They just, like, off the blood, right? Or the fruit roll up. They just kind of, like, lick it off.
That might be enough to get a reaction out of them. I mean, they might taste the spice, so what do they think?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't recoil.
Yeah, they just
Sorta.
like, and then they kind of like unroll it, right? They just like let it. Why you give Gobbo big tongue that doesn't taste like big tongue?
Gobbo's no big monster in No Man's Land, yes? New one.
Give me deception.
Oh no, I'm not trying to deceive them. I'm trying to describe Thingpone to them.
Thingpone, yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
And you describe this to them. Ha! Big monster, huh?
Yeah.
No
Big
bigger than
monster.
Gobble Glowies. Gobble Glowies really big.
Bigger than Gobble Glories.
they they snort, disbelieving of this notion.
Monster look like big glowies. Monster look like small berries. Monster look like worm. Monster look like pony. And then he points to them. Monster look like gobbo. Sound like gobbo. Smell like gobbo. Deceive gobbo. And then he points to the fruit roll up. This tell you if monster is in you.
Another diplomacy check, ye.
Oh, that's deception? Let's not roll
No,
that.
diplomacy.
Yeah, I clicked on deception.
Gotcha.
There you go.
And they look at each
This
other.
is all happening on the train, right?
Chugga,
Yeah.
choo choo. And then they
Shitty bang bang.
they kind of like look down. Yeah. Like, you know, they just kind of like suck it up pretty much, and they just start like just eating it. They don't seem to like it, but it doesn't, you know, they eat it. Ugh,
Right.
disgusting.
I'm assuming this is happening at the back of the train car.
Yeah.
Wherever
Yeah,
planner
might-
would be doing it.
Might as well. Yeah, we're at the back of the train car.
Cersei rolls her eyes and just makes her way to the front of the car.
I got a big question here. You said everybody gets the spicy food right now.
Yeah, it's been like
Okay, well-
about a day since we had our rations.
I'll tell you something. You may have won with this battle with the goblins. Now it's time to actually try it with Terrabelle. That's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah.
Well,
Terrabelle
go
is
ahead.
Terrabelle is over there. She's being hashtag deep and looking out the window.
I don't really think we need to test her. She's given so much very specific information about herself that I don't think Thingpone would replicate.
Yeah.
You do realize that the Thingpone managed to fool you by disguising it myself.
Well, that's because
We weren't asking you any personal.
yeah, we weren't
questions.
asking you very personal questions.
What the fuck? Wait, hang on. No, you asked me a fucking personal question when we played that poker game with Starcy and Thingpone stole fucking boats from you.
Well, that's what you get for telling Thingpone your life story.
Shut the fuck up, you. Okay, no.
That is
wrong. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Look, here's what I'm saying. So everybody gets tested. Eat this fucking
Well-
pepper.
Yeah, do the gobbos have any reaction? Are there any slugs worming out of their eyeballs?
No slugs whirring out of their eyeballs. They just don't really like it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, Moon Planner's gonna bust out the rations, and let's see. We had a couple of rations with squirrel meat, so for those of us who like meat, we have a few of those spicy rations left. There's the fruit roll-ups, and there's the I made something with the spicy butterfly wings.
That goes to Terrabelle.
Yum.
Yum.
Yummy.
All right, Tara.
During the balcony blitz.
Do you mind if I take the food over to her?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. And Moon Planner will give a ration to you.
Yeah. Cersei makes her way over to Terrabelle. As you said, she's sitting alone, looking pensive out the window.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, little one, have you had anything to eat lately since you left home?
Nobody's brought me anything. She shakes her head.
Well, here, it might be a bit spicy for you, but it is food.
Oh, she looks hungry. I don't think you really have to roll anything for this particular thing, as she actually
She
looks
might
at
be
it.
picky, you know.
Yeah, she might be a little picky. She like takes it, she sniffs it. Who made this?
It is not important. It's all we have. Food is food.
She nibbles it. Nibble.
When you're out and being independent, she winks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to eat what is given.
She nibbles it, like kind of like a kid trying something for the first time that she doesn't think's gonna be good, and then for like the briefest moment has that Ratatouille ego stare.
Oh my god.
Like, and then yeah, she starts like chowing into it.
You don't have to like it. You just have to eat it.
I don't like it, she says. She's already like done. It's just I was just hungry. That's all.
Good.
She's already done with it. Like, bro,
Aw.
she's fucking like ham-fisted that thing. Like,
Oh, she likes it. She likes it.
She likes Moon Planner's cooking. That's sweet.
no, she doesn't.
That makes one of them.
Don't let them win so easy. What do you? Well, what are you thinking? You look like you are thinking.
She kind of thinks. I was just thinking of my favorite song.
And which one is that? What the song is this? Is it one he plays on radio?
Station Cat plays it sometimes. She kind of nods.
And which song? Maybe this is prying too much.
And then she thinks for a little bit. It's called Lowrider by the Rattles.
Interesting that word comes up many times. What is this Lowrider song about? What they makes your favorite?
Well, it's a funny song about people who go out into the bog, she says, and she starts getting kind of into it, you know, like mumbling it. Totally not mumbling George Lopez's fucking intro theme. Yeah.
It's not about a Hispanic dad in LA.
No, it's about it's about like a apparently like a kobold who goes out into like a dangerous swamp or something like that. I'm sure it's like a funny little kobold love story or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you know, like it's more of like a comedic thing. You know how some songs have like a funny story to them, a little bit of a twist of irony. It's kind of like one of those things.
Well, so because of this song, you are maybe looking forward to this bog?
I don't want to go there. And she shakes her head.
A lot of us don't.
I need to stay away from home, but you guys are going to make me go there, she says.
I'm not going to make you go home. You are making this choice to not be there. Can I ask? I know maybe like you're like the latchkey kids or whatever, but there must be more. It cannot just be this. Why are you escaping home?
And she kind of like gives a little bit of a shrug. I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't really have like a lot of deep thoughts about things at this particular age of time.
Yeah.
Like,
she's just retarded.
Well, if you ever figure it out.
Yeah,
maybe you tell me.
Okay. And she's definitely like looking, feeling like a little, you know, every time that the subject of the Mogged Bog is brought up, that's what makes her like look the most like. She kind of shuts up. That's the sign that you're picking up on that like Terabelle is scared when she shuts up.
Can I speculate something out of character?
Yeah, go for it.
So we made it canon that Terabelle's mother has died, and she just confirmed this session that that's where her father sends couriers that he doesn't like. What if Don Tumbler sent her mother to the Mogbog?
Jesus Christ.
It's a bit of a reach, but it is a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't see it but isn't he all about family and stuff like that?
Yeah, especially since he was mourning the death of the mother so much when we were in the...
He loves his daughter.
He loves his daughter, but he values loyalty above everything else. What if the wife wasn't loyal and that was his way of getting back at her? You know, it wasn't personal, it was just business.
You know, sounds like he's not loyal to them. You know what I mean? That's a bit hypocritical, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no on that one.
All right.
That's a little sus, you know.
That's my mind went to a dark place for some reason, but that's what I was
Tumblr's a little
speculating.
sussy baka. Holy shit.
Sussy baka.
Hmm.
Walter, you
Stop
sussy
saying
baka.
memes.
Oh no, that's just quarter note. Don't worry.
So,
Well, it is good that you are eating, you know. I can tell you're scared of this bog, but at some point we're going to have to be there if you're going to be on this adventure. We're going to.
What if I didn't and I just left?
Well, I think that would be a big problem for all of us, including you.
Oh yeah? So now you're gonna parent me, huh?
Nope.
You will die if you do that.
You are old enough to make choices.
I don't want to
Open
do
doors.
drugs, she says.
Damn, she's heard it all before.
This is what they taught me. Pony peer pressure. All of you ponies do so many drugs, she says. I don't want to do your drugs.
Fandom Pinky.
That is a fair enough thing to think at your age, but listen, at some point or other, you're going to have to challenge the things you know and face your peers. If you escape, no one can help you face those things. But if you're with us, we cannot let anything bad happen to you. And that is not, maybe for the others it is because of the Dawn's orders, but for me this is a choice.
She thinks about that for a second. I
Don't think
guess. She doesn't look like she quite understands. Drugs still seem to be on her mind. A lot of things seem to be on her mind. And quarter note probably from across the way. There's only like probably two cars on this thing. It's
Yeah.
not like a big long train.
It's
right?
not a big train.
He's probably over there just being like, yeah, well, I'll do all the drugs. That's what he says.
2 cars away or 2 seats away?
It's like only 2 cars in a train, and Moon Planner's in the back car giving Gabos fruit roll-ups.
No, I mean,
Stocks will ask quarter note. I'm curious about something.
And he kind of looks up. Yeah?
You seem to take great pride in not having any companionship with adults.
I take pride in not having parents, she says.
Very well, okay.
It's a strange word to use there, Stocks, but I get what you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. But the point is, he's trying to say, what happened to your parents? Because I've never actually figured that part out.
I don't know.
He doesn't get it.
He kind of gives
I
a little bit
assume
of a
they
shrug.
died of a bad case of the no man's land.
I don't know what happened to him. And he doesn't either. And he gestures to the other, car. Whereas I imagine Half Note is probably with Moon Planner over there at the Gabos and stuff and taking a look at him. And contextually, it is good to note, I feel this hasn't come up, but I it's a good detail visually anyways. I mean, if quarter note is only about 11, 12-ish, right? Like you said, Half Note looks like he's in his teens, like 16.
Okay.
He's
that's
not
actually
that
around what I
much. Yeah, he's not that much older.
I thought it was like maybe 20.
Yeah, no. 16. I mean, he kind of has a good handle on what's going on. You kind of have to out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just comes with the terrain. It's kind of like the bad times make strong people sort of thing, you know?
Right.
Right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
well,
And so he just kind of like, nope, I don't need any parent telling me what to do. He says, shakes his head. I don't need nobody babying me either.
what a guy.
Little bit.
He's got the floss down. We figured that out.
He can emote
Yeah,
all the way.
He live
emote.
emotes. He literally
He
flosses at your
flosses.
statement.
And he just says, yeah. Yeah, he's
But-
like, damn, I can't argue with that.
He nailed
Yeah.
it. He nailed
But
it.
can he do his homework?
Homework.
What homework?
Yeah. What homework?
This
What's
really
my
has
time
convinced
then?
me.
I think Stocks. I remember you flossing with him at one point. Yeah.
I don't remember that, but sure,
No,
let's
no,
make
Nailed
a
it,
game.
too.
No, you were flossing with him. Remember, we'll here. I can pull up the recording right now. I can
Damn.
hear all of you.
You get a poor roll
Alright.
and then a
Yeah,
nat
you were.
20.
Yeah, you were cutting a rug, Stocks.
Damn. Alright. Maybe it's the prosopagnosia acting up.
You were
What?
hello fellow children.
Sorry, the
Yeah.
what?
The prosopagnosia, it's a thing where he can't remember faces very well.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
So he's gonna get up. Well, it seems you have a lot to think about today. Hmm? I will leave you alone now.
I don't have to think about much, he says. What jugs are you gonna put in me?
I was talking to Tara.
Oh. Okay, fine. Yeah, you can talk to her. I don't care. And then
I-
she looks over. Yeah, I'm just wondering what drugs you're gonna put in me. Like,
I honestly
My
can't
God.
blame these kids for being this distrustful, given like what they've grown up with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
That's
a lot
the
they're gonna have
thing.
to figure out on
It's
their
the line
own.
where everything's trying to kill them.
But she'll, give a quick pat on, fucking Tara's shoulder, and I'm going to probably join in seat wherever Wicker is.
where's Wicker?
What's Wicker doing?
Wicker is
Quicker?
Yeah.
Wicker win. He's
Wicker picker upper.
he's just doing some crafting, I assume, some idle dabbling. Just looks like he's just trying to keep himself distracted.
Oh,
Yeah,
are we
Mr.
doing out of
Mr. Win?
combat activities?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, downtime activities. Right. I gotta finish my invention.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Ate.
What are you up to, Mr. Wind?
I was
Mainly,
just.
what kind of
Hang on.
out of combat activity can I do to help the party?
There's plenty of them out there. We'll get to you in just a second, though. Tangent. I know that they were gonna talk to Wickerwind here, and we'll get.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
sorry.
You're next in queue.
This is just been a headache of a day. I've just been crafting a little bit to take the edge off.
Yeah, I could see that you are trying to not pay attention. Same with me.
Well, I have to pay attention, but like now I'm not paying attention because I paid too much attention, and my brain can't pay that much attention. It's not rich like that.
I understand what you mean. Everything seems to be so wishy-washy and back and forth. It is so hard to keep up with sometimes.
Are we on track at least?
Does it matter? We're going forward, I guess.
I guess we're not where we were an hour ago or even 10 seconds ago if we're still moving. And
Right. She'll pop a squat next to you.
Yeah, he's got looks like he's making things like talismans or perhaps some sort of ornaments like you'd put on a
Ooh.
Christmas tree.
Interesting.
A lot of them mimic snowflake designs, and they have gold tinsel strewn about for some shine under the lights.
These are really nice. She's kind of like looking and kind of like touching all of them. Like, oh, what did they do? Are these nice?
They don't do anything magical, but they do remind me of home. Just not like in a homesick way. I'm just like it just helps me to calm down. And he looks a little sheepish, like.
What do you think of our adventure here so far? She kind of leans in to be a bit quieter, I think.
It's a bigger adventure than I ever expected to ever go on. And in some ways that's good, but in some ways that's just overwhelming.
It is being exhausting. Yes.
I think I'm hanging on, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that good sometimes. Honestly.
Well, you can be honest with me. I want to know how you are feeling.
Yeah, he looks just a little squirmy, but not like uncomfortable, just nervous or something. But he's putting himself through. I I'm hanging in there, right? We're all hanging in there.
Yeah, we are,
It's
but
just, it's,
it is not good to hold on to your bad thoughts. It is like a wound and it pesters and it gets infected and gross, you know?
well, we
It is good
got,
to say what is on your mind.
well, on my mind, we got Crazy Seer, which is awesome. That's
Yes.
fantastic. That was honestly, for me, made it worth coming here in the first place, even though I didn't even know he was here. But now
It is
that
good.
we have him, honestly, I just want to run away. I would run away if I could.
Right.
I would hold my breath and run away outside of No Man's Land as long as I could hold my breath for.
I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes I am thinking the same thing, but
Mm,
you know, like we know we can't. We are stuck, you know. And it seems every day more and more problems pile up. You know,
yeah. if it's if it's
like it is growing like an ant hill. Yes,
yeah, that sounds about right. If it's not terrible children, then it's exploding gnomes.
exploding gnomes. We got. I'm dreading going back towards the thing, but we have to face that at some point. We have to go back to the dawn. We have to do
And
this silver mission.
now he starts fiddling with his trinkets some more. He's making more ornaments as you're listing.
It is too much.
Yeah, you say so. Crafting as you. Hmm. But okay. But I just tell myself, through all of that, we still have each other. And we're all still here, and even more of us are here than when we started. In
It
a
is
good
good.
way. We
It
have
is
each
good
other.
that you're very mature, Mister Wind.
Ah, I feel like I'm watching myself almost like I'm not even here. I don't know. I don't know what I have in me sometimes. But I'm freaking out a little bit. But completely freaking out does no good. So I have to meter myself and talk to myself sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now he's twiddling his hooves together. Eh,
Can I let you in on a secret too?
sure.
I am also breaking up.
You're freaking out?
Which path is the one that gives you drops with money? With sniper?
Oh, we could hear you.
Oh
Tangent.
no. Oh sorry.
You're freaking out, Ate?
Mm-hmm. I am not
Ah,
liking the way things are going. I am not liking so much this, so much that. I am not liking my judgment being not respected sometimes. But that is just something else we shoulder. Hmm?
mm.
But I have full confidence in in us, in you, in myself, because no matter what we're making it out. Hmm? One day
if
at a
it's
time. Hmm?
if it's the last thing I do, or will die trying. But I don't know. You seem so cool all the time.
It
You didn't even seem like you're freaking out that much, and I kind of overheard you chatting with Terabelle, and you just seem so sagely.
one does not live this long. She's gonna be like not give a shit about being old for a second.
Yeah, he definitely didn't mean it that way.
Oh no,
It was
no. And
just
she's not taking it that way. But like
wise.
you don't live this long without dealing with lots of shit, you know? Sometimes I see a little bit of myself in the younger ones. Sometimes they're about to, you know, bit
Well,
rambunctious, doesn't know what she wants, is kind of going along with things, you know. But life is hard, and with the experience becomes like a mask.
Well, the mask fits pretty good on you, and I think you're really good at being an ate.
She smiles.
And he's gonna give her another hug.
Oh, she'll
A
hug.
little bit tighter.
Ah, I'm glad you're here.
Me too, that you're here. Okay.
She leans back. She like reclines the seat if that's possible. She goes, "Well, time to see what happens tomorrow." And she'll like lean back and try and get some sleep.
Midwestern slap of the
Yeah.
knee.
That was comfy.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
Tangent, I do believe, was. Are you back with Moonplaner Tangent, or are you in the front car with Starsky and them?
I'll be with Moonplanter.
Alright, Moonplaner's currently convincing Gabos to eat fruit roll-ups. I guess, yeah, he did give you a fruit roll-up, right?
Well, actually, that's kind of boring, so I'll go check out the other car.
Nice. You get into the other car as this conversation wraps up here, yeah? And that's where, like, most people are. Like, the two kids, there's, Sarsaparilla, Wickerwind, Balcony Blitz as well, who kind of seems to be lost in his own little world, per se. Like, he seems to be writing something down, and kind of
So
being really
everyone's
engrossed in that.
busy.
It's kind of like, it's a train ride, right? Like, like, there isn't much to do on a train ride.
Tangent's gonna pull out Fortuna's plastic crystal ball and offer fortunes.
Good lord.
Nice.
For those who are bored.
Uh,
Anyone gonna take her up on that?
Actually, just lowering her head to keep from hitting the roof of the train.
yeah.
And she's just
Alright,
riding
Peck, you want your
silently.
fortune told?
Sure.
That'll be one bolt.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
damn,
Tangent.
you're gonna have a great day. Tangent says you're going to be so happy with whatever you do next. It's just going to turn out really well.
Well, that would certainly end a streak of bad luck that we seem to be having. So, I can only hope it'll come true.
Yeah, now cough up the bolt, Largy.
You want this ball,
carry
Thumbtack?
money.
Are you gonna go fetch it?
What?
If I
No!
throw it?
I'm trying to get you money, Tangent. Shush! She bats her ear, you know. Come on,
It's like-
Largy, give her a bolt.
Heck, feels
Give her a what? A
around her.
bolt?
Yeah.
I don't actually carry the bolts. You'll have to talk to Wicker.
Give him a bad fortune, Tangent.
She already gave me one.
What?
Don't take
Thumbtack.
backsies.
Tangent says, "Do you want a fortune?" Thumbtack.
He thinks about it.
I know his
Yeah.
future.
All right, let's try. I don't have a tarot card deck to read or anything. I'm just kind of.
Oh my fucking
Oh my
god.
god,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going
How are you
to
doing
have
this?
another amazing. What is with my dice today? They only want to roll
Nice.
good, and we're not actually that old.
2 nat 20s in a row.
Come on, it's gonna be something good with my fortune, Tangent.
Oh, you're gonna find something really cool. I don't know what it is, but maybe if you go look around this train, you're gonna find something really nifty.
I'm gonna go try to find something. It darts off.
No, watch as the next roll is gonna be a nat one.
Prove him wrong, Tangent.
I have to have someone that wants their fortune told first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can move along. You can move along without me. Maybe someone will want to do it.
Look, all I know is that the sheriff right now is side-eyeing that crystal ball, like, weirdly. He doesn't seem to really get it. What is this, fortune here that you're, talking about, Miss Saint Tangent?
She's trying to think of a polite way to say it's all pretend. She says, "It only works if you believe."
He kind of, like, looks. That sounds like some phony baloney to me. He kind of considers. Hey,
Tangent
you
says
over there.
Tangent sounds like you must be a lot of fun at parties.
I'm plenty of fun at parties, thank you. They just invited me to one not too long ago. Your friends and me all had a wonderful drink. And I even learned how to do that one dance Mr. Quarternote over there taught us. Ain't that right, Stocks?
That's right. Okay. No, what do I have to do with this? No, but he's like, yes. Yeah, he said Chad, yes. He tells Chad, yes.
Chad, yes. Hey, you know, you should read your friend's here, fortune. You like this one, yeah? I've noticed. Mr. Stocks, she wants to read your fortune, I bet.
Isn't this, like, didn't they teach us not to do this? Did the Sun Queen teach us not to read fortunes? But I cannot question the theological brilliance of Tangent. We must do this now.
Yeah.
Tangent says, "Don't worry, this is Miss Fortuna's fortune-telling ball."
He's like, write that down. Write that down. It's okay if it's Miss Fortuna's ball.
It's not haram.
Yeah.
All right, give him his fortune, Tangent.
All right, here we go. She says, "Do you have any questions about your day or anything specific you'd like your fortune read about?"
Okay. Will I find any new items soon? New gear, so that I may do my job better?
She says it's not looking likely. It looks hazy. Ask again.
What a blessed sign from the Sun Queen. I must strengthen my resolve. She has blessed me with a great challenge. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Tangent says, "Do you believe the Sun Queen is married to the Sun King?"
Of course. He like cites some scripture that like cites that. He's like, yes, in Sun Queen 5:8, that one verse, they said that.
Chris Chandler 566.
Yeah. Saint Chris Chan.
Yeah.
One of the first ones to beat Sun Queen in human form. Yeah.
Yes. I love that. So as you're kind of going over this, the track kind of deviates, and it's when everybody in the front car notices that suddenly a fight is breaking out in the back car between the two Gobos and Moon Planner.
No, God.
Moon Planner, they start gnawing at you, like, oh no, go the other way! And they're gnawing on you, actually getting into a scuffle.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I want to see what Moon Planner does first, the moment that they turn on him because they're going the wrong track.
Moon Planner is going to suplex the first one.
All right, give me that attack roll.
All right, let's see. This will be, this will be unarmed.
Yep, that'll do it. Critically, you suplex him. Crack. That shuts him up a little bit. His friend, however, like looks over, getting kidnapped. Kidnap.
And Moon Planner's going to grab that one and hold him over the edge on the back door.
Yeah, give me that athletics check. You still got to roll for them. They're they're not helpless.
Shit.
You go to hold him off the edge of the back of the train, and oops, there he goes.
There he goes.
Moon Planner is like, and then he looks to the other one.
Okay, I'll listen.
We've even got real train sound effects for what's going on.
Pony, no fuck around.
I see that. Ha.
Gobble, wanna get off here or off at train stop?
Train stop, good.
Good, Gobble.
What a nat one.
I thought I was gonna fall off for a second.
I got some downtime activity to complete too.
Alright.
Well, what are we doing? You want to know what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
We're finalizing that fucking chili.
All right.
Finally.
You finalize your chili.
Look, all this time I've been sitting probably in what is the most secluded compartment or something?
The back car with the gobos, but that's got Moon Planner, 2 gobos, and
Collis is definitely the front.
Well,
Yeah,
one,
Thomas is
one
the front.
Gobbo and Moon Planter.
Yes.
The
Any
rowdy
any
kids with
cart
the
without
gobos.
Moon Planner and gobos is the primo cart to be to concentrate.
Look, I got this. I got this set up. Okay, so the quietest would probably be the car with everybody else in it, right?
Uh-huh.
I got this shit. Now, I just gotta roll a crafting, right?
Yeah.
To see if this works.
Yeah.
That is probably good enough.
All right.
You have never smelled bellhop be more chilly
There you
like.
No, there is
More
a
what?
giant pop. There's a giant explosion with that. That's all it is.
You just
Giant
bomb the entire
explosion.
front cart.
Giant cloud of chili all over.
It's the what the fuck boom thing sound from 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it! Oh my!
That
Look
whole
at this!
that whole cart smells like chili now.
Look at this, boys! We got it.
We got it, boys. We
Come
did.
over here. Darcy, come over here. Look at this.
Would
shit.
it be
Wait.
safe to say that we are so back?
We are indeed so bad. Darcy, no, wait, no, Darcy. Barrage is muted. God damn it.
Me.
All right. Come over here.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I
Come
will
over here.
help you. Yeah,
Right.
you see Stocks, he's in a good mood because he just got Tangent's fortune.
All right. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna fucking spray this thing on the fucking Stocks' hoof.
Okay.
All right.
Chili.
Lick it.
Okay, he does
Lick
so.
your hoof.
What am I to expect with this? He says as he licks his hoof.
You lick your hoof. Yeah. Go on.
It's the spiciest fucking thing you ever tasted.
Yeah, should I do like a something
It's
Fortitude.
Yeah.
It's pepper spray tier.
It's Fortitude versus Bellhop's class DC.
My
Oh,
plastic-
Oh dear.
Yeah. You know hold on. So like Stocks like remains calm, right? And then like slowly over time, he doesn't say anything, but his face is like slowly turning into this.
Let me see.
Balcony Blitz looks up. What's black, white, and red all over?
No.
Yeah, he looks like that.
All right, big guy. All right, calm down. Get some milk. Get some spilk. Do we have spilk?
Spilk?
Pepper spilk.
Okay.
I don't think we came packaged with spilk in this car.
Man.
What's worse is though is that now this whole car smells like that chili, and you've just described it to me
no.
like pepper spray.
Shit.
So once
Okay,
you start
sneezing.
testing this, everybody's eyes start to water.
Damn.
Oh shit! Sorry, everybody.
I'm going to the back cart.
Yeah.
Stocks is still locked in Simpsons mode. He's just like he's still stuck there.
Oh my god. Oh god. Jeez. Oh. Look, I didn't mean this.
You broke him.
Everybody all right? Is everybody all right?
My
The
eyes.
door is closed behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Peck is not all right. Sheriff.
My eyes hurt.
Okay. So that is exactly one of the things I wanted to bring this up. Yeah, just don't. This
Why
all the
did you
crew-
do it in the train car?
Where the? Because we're in a train. Where else was I supposed to do it?
Open the windows first.
I wasn't expecting the explosion, but look, regardless of that, this is the solution to our problem with the thing abomination.
And he starts like kind of like stumbling around. God damn! And like even you see like Tara Bell starts to cry.
Oh God.
She starts to cry, and then Quarter Note's just like, it's not so bad, but he's got tears down his eyes, like, you know. You're just being a big
I
baby.
I should roll fortitude myself. I wasn't that card.
I have first-hand experience with this. When I was like, when I was 10, I was trying to help my mom by cleaning her room, and I thought her pepper spray was air freshener because it said pepper on it, and I liked the smell of pepper.
Oh no!
So my mom comes home one day, and she's just like her eyes are like red and crying. She's like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I helped you clean up your house, mom." Like, isn't it good? We're both crying.
I've done security work before, and there were a handful of times when I had to use pepper spray, and I hate using it because whenever you hit somebody with pepper spray, it creates this misty fog that just hangs in the air. If you use pepper spray, you're going to get hit with it too. It sucks.
All right, look. Case in point, this the chili for anybody who's. Wait, everybody's gone. Shit.
Like half the party moved to the other train car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bellhop just unleashed CS gas.
Look.
Caspation gas.
Oh, which is great because as you guys go into that next car, Thumbtack comes back from wherever he went after Tangent's fortune, says, "Look, I found a thing," and he holds up a train pin.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, that's terrible.
The two cars kind of drift slightly away from each other.
You've gone from chaotic silly to chaotic dumbass.
Oh, Tangent told me I'd find something!
Has been on a train before.
Well, you found something!
Hold the fuck up. Am I just drifting away alone?
We see the front of the train is the one with the engine, so the back of the train where everybody is right now is slowly drifting. Yeah, I think you're the only one on the front train here, Bellhop.
Oh jeez. Wait, did I notice it actually?
Well, everybody went to that back car, and then you turn around and see that they're getting a little further away from you.
Oh god. Oh
Suddenly
god.
you feel faster.
My fucking lab. Okay, I gotta just package this shit back together as fast as possible.
Give me a craft. Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I need to put all the fucking glassware back in the case. God damn it.
All right, Bellhop starts putting together all of the glassware in the case. Meanwhile, about a meter or two gap has appeared between these two.
Oh Jesus!
Cars.
Oh jeez! Where's that 10-foot pole when you need it?
Is anybody in the other party doing anything about this?
Moon Planner's all the way at the back. Is anyone getting his attention?
Yeah, you guys are all in the back except for Bellhop now.
I have no idea that happened.
Oh yeah. I guess people started coming back over here with red eyes, probably explaining the situation, and then
guys,
Thumbtack popped up with the train pin.
Retard alert.
What doing? What I do?
Well, he says, pointing to, like, just glancing at the bolt. Gee, that thing that you took out.
Yes, the thing Tangent told me I'd find. And he looks over.
May not.
Oh god.
That may not have been the thing. You may have been deceived by. Is there like a devil in Sun Queen religion?
Nah. Yes, it would be like her opposite. It'd be the Blaze. It's like
you have been, you've been tempted by Blaze. It seems.
What? I haven't been tempted by anybody. So
guys,
this gap is widening. What's going on here?
Moon Planner is going to rush out and see if he can pull the train carts back together.
You got about 2 meters of space. If you could explain to me how you're doing this, we could give it a go.
Moon Planner is going to hook his rear hooves on the pin before it gets too separated, and he's going to pull them back together with his front hooves.
All right, I'm gonna need one hell of an athletics check.
All right, I need help.
Nah.
Oh, you fucker! You teased a 20.
You definitely need help. Oh shit!
Your DC is 46. I'm telling you now.
Damn.
Okay, that probably failed.
Alright, giant bird coming.
Yeah.
Giant bird.
He's trying to Spider-Man these two things together.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was grabbing.
Yeah, oh, nice, yeah.
Okay, let me make sure, see if I have anything that's going to help with this before I make a roll. Doesn't really look like it, but we'll just roll it anyway. Where is it? Okay, there we go. That's athletics, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
Wonderful. You guys try to pull the two train cars back together. Unfortunately, they are train cars.
I'm going to try myself as well. Fuck it.
Bellhop
yeah.
leans out to go like
Oh,
oh no.
Shit,
I grab
shit,
her
shit.
before she falls off.
Okay, that was stupid.
Well,
That was
so
stupid.
Bellhop, you go to try to do the same thing, try to pull it together, help them out, and then you barely manage to hang on with your back hooves, but the back of your head is now just going on the train car, like you nearly fall off, and your head's hitting like
Give me
the.
damage. Give me the damage.
Oh yeah, you're getting damaged. Let's see. Would be a good amount of damage. This would be a good amount of damage right here. All right. You take 37 points of damage.
Ow.
Your head you take head injury.
Hang on, I got what's thing minus 37, 163, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's correct.
Ow! Ouch!
And you pull yourself back up before you landed on the tracks and got ran over by the back cart.
Oh.
Which would have been very bad.
All right, do we have anything we can use to tether them together? Rope, chain, anything like that?
I think we've got some chain in the bag.
You start looking around for these things, but alas, how fortuitous. Maybe Tangent was right about something. They start to seem to come together again. As you guys near upon your first stop here, the front car is now braking.
Oh, shit.
Brace yourselves!
Yeah, I need a reflex.
Oh.
Well, I can tell you what I'm not good at.
Oh, boy. Look at this.
Oh, boy.
Alright, that's everybody. I need everybody. Everybody's on these cars, one way or another.
Yeah.
No matter which car you're on.
Can't sneak around this one.
Need you too, Wickerwind. And Tangent.
This is my worst fur.
Looking.
Nice.
What do I need to roll?
Reflex save. The front car is now braking, and it made the back car crash into it.
Well, shit.
That's it. Thumbtack is going in Ingrid Show's jar.
Yeah.
Tangent told me to do it!
Oh my god, Thumbtack, why?
Well, because you said you're going to find something great on this train. He said, I'm going to go look for something, and he came back with the train pin that connected the two cars.
Interact with Thumbtack, lose. Oh,
I guess I gotta roll his, huh?
Can we make a tiny spanking machine for Thumbtack?
Don't make the thingamabob!
And of course he gets a good roll.
No, he failed. 35 with the
no.
DC. So Bellhop failed. Moonplaner, critical success. Peck, failure. Stocks, normal success. Tangent, normal success. Wickerwind, normal success. And Thumbtack, failure. Alright. If you failed, you are knocked prone and probably pushed up against a window very haphazardly as you guys crash into each other.
Okay, so how far away are the carts at this point?
They have smashed into each other. They're 0 meters apart from each other.
Okay, I was misreading the situation.
However, this does leave room for the people who have succeeded or critically succeeded to possibly push the pin back in, if they can grab it.
Wait, come again. Did I succeed or fail?
35 was the DC, so I think you failed.
Fail.
I will use athletics to con. We must do our duty.
Yes, let's see it.
Yeah, is Thumbtack still holding the pin?
No, he dropped it because failure. He drops it, stocks. You catch it and then jam it right down into that space, thereby locking the car again. Wicker, you managed to push Peck off of you enough to stand up.
I'm okay.
Though because it has knocked into it, it looked like it was about to stop, and then it just got pretty much like inertia, like pushed past its initial braking point, and so now the car just keeps going, skipping, stop, and It just keeps chugging away. You guys
Oh,
very
shit.
very quickly pass like this little first stop. There doesn't seem to be anything there. As you guys kind of pass this underground depot of sorts, not so much a depot. It's literally, if you've ever seen a subway station, it's just there's stairs that go up and just a platform of nothing. There's like nobody there. And actually, quite frankly, it didn't seem like it was going to be too interesting anyways, given the stairs kind of went up to a place with rubble. It's just all rubble there.
Wasn't this so near Vault 6?
And the second one was the closest one to Vault
Oh,
6.
the second one.
Which your Sea Slicer allows you to go to 2 stops, so it's just going on to the second now.
All right.
As a safety measure, it just didn't stop because something ran into it from behind really hard.
Damn. Ow. My head. Ow.
Sorry, Wicker.
You broke my ornaments. You cracked my snowflakes.
No!
No, Wicker.
Punished Wicker wins.
Starty's
Can make
beside
new
Wicker
ones.
snoring.
Oh my god, Brash, you missed the whole thing.
I didn't miss it. I was just not. I was here the
Yeah.
whole time.
God damn.
I was here the whole time.
My
Bless
character's
America.
sleeping,
Look at her age.
fellas. My
You didn't
character's
even-
sleeping.
You didn't even want to test the chili, man.
She's
Wait,
sleeping.
so wait, that implies that she's been on the fucking car with the fucking chili, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Or was it the
Yeah.
other one? You
No, it was on the populated one. Remember?
yeah. So wait,
She's
Sarsi
different
was
from
on the
car.
populated one.
Mm-hmm.
You've been sleeping through a cloud of fucking pepper spray.
Heavy
Yeah.
sleeper.
You know, so
My
long as your
God.
eyes are closed, it's not really
Yeah, to be fair, you don't get any orifices to really like enter in through.
well, it still hurts your
Yeah, it's
eyes
your
and
mouth.
ears.
Mm. Oh
Your
yeah, yeah.
mouth, you're
Holy,
breathing pepper spray.
holy shit, Frank! I just saw your video. That's really funny.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
clicking the rest for the night
The
button.
Yes, you guys do
Yeah.
have enough time during this to rest after your initial train thing and probably a prompt scolding of Thumbsack to not take out the train pin again.
We're not gonna roleplay that. No, just-
Oh, you can, yeah. Like he kind of like pops his head up, and he looks like he's trying to sneak into the other cart.
He points at him, cringe, and then we go on.
I'm not cringe.
You're cringe.
My God.
You have Uno.
And you have Muno.
And so, as you guys possibly drift off into an uneasy sleep of sorts, trying to make sure nobody's gonna separate these two trains, a very calming little dun dun starts to maybe wake you guys up as you guys slow down enough to stop at your destination here. Now stopping at NMR Station 2.
Well, we're here.
Here's the thing. As you guys pull in, you guys actually see a number of individuals, ponies, who have guns. They all seem to have various sheriff outfits and that kind of thing. They all look like officers. Like, that's the way to put it.
Should have went
Rangers.
north.
And a couple of them like look over in surprise as you guys' train pulls in. And they like blink. A couple of them like hoofing over their holsters, but not like taking anything out. The doors open. And here's the thing:
Hello?
in the background, as you guys kind of see this, all of them seem to have various different little sheriff's badges and that kind of thing on. And in the back, you do see a flag of what looks to be a stump with 8 stars and a silhouette of a knife near it. And they all kind of like.
All of them are sheriffs.
They look to be in such a garb. And the sheriff actually perks up. Oh, hell. And then he kind of like stands up. He looks excited. And gives them like a little salute. Howdy, brethren. And they kind of like look over. Hey, come on. These are the good guys.
Sheriff?
There's a fucking sheriff convention in town. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Ain't no
God.
sheriffs. It's the No Mains Rangers. You know, the government.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
There-
NMR.
There's a government.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn. Okay.
Well, we gotta bring this lawlessness back eventually.
You're bringing lawlessness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you know, we gotta phase. You know what I mean? Okay, like,
Yeah.
and so like he kind of like turns around. Ain't no need to be afraid. Hey, these guys are with me, and he gestures you guys out. They all kind of like they still like look on their guard, and a couple of them just say like, "Hey, nobody ordered a train this way."
How long do you think it will take to fix this? He says, pointing to the damage. He
Ah,
asked this guy with this accent.
we'll take a look, and then like as like you guys start stepping out of the train, so does the gobbo, and one of them just goes, "Oh hell!" and just immediately like poof, like headshot right through the head. There's a little blood spot, and then the gobbo just kind of like poof, poof, and just face plants into the ground.
Well,
Good shot.
Oh. Thanks for saving us the trouble.
Oh, they weren't taking you hostage, I hope.
They certainly tried, but we were able to overpower them.
Whew.
In fact, they almost derailed the train by uncoupling the train cars.
Well,
right.
I'm glad that
real
you made your way safe.
We need to clean this mess up.
And he holds out like a hoof. Like he's not really holding his gun anymore, but he goes over to you, Mr. Planner, because you seem the most rangerly. Holds out a hoof.
Moon Planter will shake it.
Lock and Keys, my name. You?
Moon Planter.
And he kind of smiles. Nice to meet you, Mr. Moon Planner. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the No Mains Rangers.
We weren't expecting to find y'all here.
Oh, well, we weren't expecting to be here. Heard some big foghorn, you know. Being law enforcement and all, we gotta investigate these things for the greater good.
The greater good, yeah, absolutely.
It was a hell of a thing to get past some of the Templars that were here, though. And he kind of like gestures back. There's some fucked up armor like behind them.
Well, if you're needing armor repairs, my companions here are very skilled in crafting. They can definitely get that fixed for you.
Ah, how about this? I know some of us, and he's kind of like looking around. Ain't here right now, but I know some of us are pretty skilled in engineering and that kind of thing with these old machines here. Gives the train like a little bit of a tap. You help us with that, we'll help you with your train here. Sound like a deal?
Sure thing.
Great.
He
This
says
story before.
that, but Moon Planner is going to sense motive. Are they? Does he get the impression they're trying to steal the train from them?
Go for it. Let me see that.
Oh, that should have been blind.
Yeah, blind, please.
Damn it, that should have been blind. That's okay. I'll reroll.
Trusting no one, you try to determine a motive. They generally seem to they seem to be trying to be lawful people, and you know, tit for tat. You do something for them, they do something for you. None of these people seems to be generally disingenuous. Quite frankly, actually, like you already see the sheriff talking to some of them, like you know, and just generally being like a lot happier. You can assume that maybe these guys do not have it out for you. One of the few people, right? Especially if they call themselves the government, I guess. They seem to be on the side of the law, one might say.
Yeah, Moon Planner looks to the party. Sounds legit, he asks.
Well,
And he kind of like looks over. Hey, when are our engineers getting back? He kind of says, like he's like looking up the stairs, right? Some other pony is there. He's kind of looking out. He's kind of looking out with binoculars. I think they're actually on their way here. I can see them in the distance. Ah, that's great. And he kind of says, yeah, we sent some people down. We heard some radio broadcast or something. Had to go down to Sandy Loam to go see what was up with that. Looks like our guys are coming back.
No, shit.
And this is where we're gonna end session today,
God
y'all.
damn it.
God bless America.
Oh God. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Wait,
We're
no,
not
I have
dead
the,
yet.
Okay, I have the weapon. I have the weapon.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
The chili
Everybody's
bomb.
gonna call. No, it's not a chili bomb. It's just chili sun. It's chili sun lotion, pretty much. You rub it on your body, and you're protected from thing bone. And it smells nice. Just don't spray it in your eyes. Trust me, we already tried that.
Alrighty.
God gummit.
Yup.
All right.
Out of the frying, what was it? It was like out of the fire into the frying pan, I think is the term.
Backwards, out of the frying pan into the fire.
That's the one.
Yep.
Oh my god. No.
If
All
you
right.
can't take the heat, stay out of the frying pan.
Having met the No Mains Rangers, I'm gonna go ahead and push the button. So everybody say bye, 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 bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you next